The whistle blows, the crowd ignites. Underneath those blazing lights, cleats hit the turf, the battle's on. The roar of fans, the beat of hearts, is where the legend always starts. Friday night, we're burning bright. JG Media brings the fight. Exeter shouts, the mules inside. Friday night lights, so it's our night. Helmets clash, the sparks they fly. Dreams are made beneath the sky. Every play's a shot to shine. The countdown's loud, the tension's real. This is how the champions feel. Friday night, we're burning bright. JG Media brings the fight. Exeter shouts, the mules inside. Friday night lights, so it's our night. Oh, it's our night. It's our night. Friday night, we're burning bright. JG Media brings the fight. Exeter shouts, the mules inside. Friday night lights, oh, it's our night. Whoa, it's our night. It's our night.
Live on the Exeter Sports Network, it's Exeter Eagles Football 2025. Brought to you by Birdie's Inn, 160 Old Friedensburg Road at 5 Points in Exeter, the home of the best burgers and burgers. Goosehead Insurance, the Coley Insurance Group, the power of choice. Advanced Comfort Specialists for all of your HVAC needs. And Borelli's Creperie, Deli, and Market in Flying Hill. Now to the Exeter Sports Network broadcast booth. Here are your announcers, Darren Ziner and Mike Mitchell.
Good evening. Well, by Jerry Gell of Media. Tonight, the rematch, the Exeter Eagles against the Conestoga Valley Buckskins. And it all gets started after these messages. You're watching the Exeter Sports Network.
Life moves fast. Your insurance should keep up. At Goosehead Insurance, the Coley Insurance Group, Brad Coley shops over 30 top-rated carriers to find the right coverage for you. Home, auto, business, life. Whatever you need, they've got your back. Real service, real savings, real fast. Goose Insurance Group, the power of choice. It's the Exeter Sports Network.
You are looking live, Whitmer Heights Field, Conestoga Valley High School, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, for District 3 quarterfinal playoff action, pitting your 7th-seeded Exeter Eagles against the 2nd-seeded Conestoga Valley Buckskins, if there is such a thing. Happy end of daylight savings time to you. I'm joined in the Exeter Sports Network booth with Mike Mitchell. I'm Darren Zeiner. Mike, say hi to the fans.
Hello, Exeter fans.
I always can count on you to keep it brief. All right, Mike, let's talk about rebounds. Obviously, not the NBA season, but football. Exeter loses 2 straight. They've now won back-to-back games, outscoring their opponents by a 78-7 score, 42-7 against Elizabethtown, a dominating 35-0 first-round District 3 playoff game against Lower Dauphin. And, Mike, while Jake Haver did a fantastic job running the team in his absence, we'll first start with the appearance of Riley Martinez.
Yeah, Riley came back last week, and it was just amazing how accurate he was, how strong his arm looked. Didn't look like he was off at all after all those weeks, and just provided a spark, to this Eagles team.
Let's talk about the offense. Of course, that has been senior running back Leo Brown. He's been the workhorse for Exeter all season. Last week, no exception, 22 carries, 269 yards, 2 TDs, 44 and 52 yards. And, Mike, it's a quiet 269. It's not as if he's ripping off 60-yarders every single time, but he's got the acceleration, the speed, the vision that he'll take a 4-yard gain and turn it into 10.
Absolutely. He's very patient, waits for his blocks, and also when there's nothing there, he finds a way to get 4 yards out of that, and those add up during the course of a game. He just delivers the blow, and oftentimes the tacklers are going backwards when he hits them, and that's he's equally as impressive there as he is when he has a hole and can just explode with his speed to the outside.
On the season, Leo, 2,175 yards, 25 touchdowns. Mike, a bit of a breeze here at Conestoga Valley. We'll see how that affects the passing game, but we can pretty much expect to see a lot of Leo Brown.
Well, a couple weeks ago, he ran for 305 yards against this defense. So, and that's been, Coach Power was quoted this week as saying, we're going to do what we do and hope that's enough. And that's what they do. But they will throw the ball, too, with Riley Martinez. But, Leo Brown's the catalyst. He sets up the play action along with the offensive line. And, it's a tough offense to stop, and not many people have. They're averaging 360 yards a game. They're going to do what they do. Just got to not bite themselves in the foot with penalties.
We'll talk a little bit more about Riley Martinez. He came back from a week 2 injury miraculously, depending on who you talk to in Exeter circles. But he went, more importantly, 8 of 13, 73 yards, a TD and an INT. But as you just talked about, it gave him game feel. It gave him some time to knock off a little of that dust, and he played admirably.
Absolutely, he played admirably, and I think you're going to even see a better version of him tonight. I don't know how long he was practicing. I heard he got cleared just last week, so it was amazing that he did what he did. But, you would think they're going to load up to try and stop the run, and that might give some big opportunities for pass plays with Aiden Dauble, Jaden Ware, Braylon Reinert, and company.
You mentioned junior Braylon Reinert. He was the defensive gem of the night with not 1 but 2 defensive touchdowns. The 26-yard fumble recovery that extended Exeter's lead to 14-0 in the first. Mike, that was a huge play.
Absolutely it was. It gave Exeter a lot of confidence, put it to a 2-touchdown lead. And, Braylon's one of those guys, he's always around the ball and really smart, heady player, and, was Johnny on the spot and made it happen. A lot of times you get in those situations, you don't scoop the ball up. You're so excited, and he's just a gifted athlete and did a great job.
His second TD, 37 yards on the INT. He takes it to the house. At that point, it was the final score of the evening, that 35-0 shellacking. More importantly, of course, Braylon Reinert had a great evening. The defense a great evening as well. They hold the Falcons to 155 total yards, 123 rushing, 32 passing. And you can bet Braylon and the defense are looking, and we'll talk about the first game, but they're looking for a repeat performance from last week.
Yeah, they've been pretty dominant all year. I mean, you ran into a great quarterback at Hempfield who just played a career night. That was the only game really they gave up a ton of yards, and it's been a consistent, and there's not one guy. We talk about it every week. You look at their leading tacklers, there's 7 or 8 of them, within 10 tackles of each other. The defensive line makes plays in the backfield. Kozik's been really unblockable the last couple weeks. Omarino's like the Energizer Bunny in there. The linebackers, Alvarez, Dauble, they flow to the ball. A tough group to score points against.
Only part of the team we haven't talked about yet, the wide receivers. Jaden Ware leading the receiving unit, 28 catches, 604 yards, a team leading 7 TDs. But the nice thing about Jake Hafer having this option, as well as Riley Martinez, Aiden Dauble gets in the act, Jackson Kozik, and 4 additionals. He's got such a deep receiving core.
Absolutely, and a lot of the times when they run their play action, they send 4 of them out there, because they have such confidence in their offensive line to block and give whoever the quarterback is, Hafer or Martinez, time to throw the ball. And, you can maybe cover 1 guy, but covering 4 who are athletic is tough to do. And that's why a lot of times you can watch Exeter, guys are wide open when they pass, wide open.
Let's give the defense some love. 23 sacks on the year. You're going to hear Joel Amarino and Jackson Kozik's name a lot for the defensive leaders. As far as sacks are concerned, Amarino 6.5, Kozik with 5, 61.5 tackles for loss as a team. Guess what? Amarino 13, Jackson Kozik 10.5. And this is a team where on a night like tonight where Sawyer Esbenshade can put the ball up, it's going to be imperative that those guys get in that backfield and disrupt things.
They absolutely have to disrupt. He completed over 80% of his passes last game. I don't want to talk too much about it because I know we're getting to it. But, yeah, anytime you have a quarterback as good as he is, you've got to put pressure on him. Nobody's as good with pressure as they are without it. You can't give him too much time. With that receiving crew he's got over there, too, it's tough to expect people to cover for too long.
And that secondary, Jaden Ware, Nick Pashley, Stephon Fuller, because of what happened the first time around, they're going to be on their game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to be ready to go. And, just like last year, mirror image, the first time they gave up a lot of passing yards, kind of played soft as far as their coverage, allowed them to complete shorter passes and came up and tackled. The second game, they just cut right in their face and said, we're not giving you anything short, and shut them down. So be interesting to see the adjustments tonight.
Turning our attention to Conestoga Valley, giving you some information on them. They're led by head coach John Skapansky, led the team to an unblemished 10-0 regular season record. They're the number 2 seed, so they had a bye last week. But as is the case with the Buckskins, it all starts with quarterback Sawyer Esbenshade.
He's just unbelievable. Over 70% of his passes on the year, 30 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions, averages over 200 yards a game, over 2,000 yards. He gets rid of the ball quick, he makes the right reads, and he's got a strong arm. And he's a threat to run as well. He's a nightmare to defend.
Of course, being able to throw for over 2,000 yards, he's got a talented receiving core. Josiah Garcia leads him. 30 catches, 479 yards, 6 touchdowns, but there are others.
Oh, absolutely. You got Cordell Bear, Connor Fisher, Jaden Conway had the 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter last time against us. So, they're like, I liken their receiving crew to our defense. You got a lot of guys with nobody eye-popping stats, but a lot of guys that are option, and that makes it very difficult to key or double team anybody. You got to cover everybody.
In the running game, it's going to be primarily Tegan Rubel. He'll be the focus. 120 carries, 711 yards, 8 TDs. However, as you mentioned, Esbenshade and a couple others, the wide receiver Josiah Garcia, expects some sweeps out of him as well.
Yeah, they'll get Garcia in motion. That's what they tried to do last year and hurt him a little bit in Rifton. But the first time around, Exeter held him to -1 total rushing yards. And so, it'll be interesting to see with the bye week what kind of adjustments Conestoga Valley's making. They don't want to be totally one-dimensional. They're going to have to run the ball a little bit to have success.
Conestoga Valley on defense, as you can imagine, going 10-0. They've got a stout D as well. 65 tackles for loss as a team, 15 sacks, 17 takeaways. it starts with linebacker Parker Book.
Yeah, Book has 79 tackles, 59 solo tackles. I mean, that's 59 solo tackles is kind of amazing. He's tough to block, and that's going to have to be a focal point for Exeter today to get to him, to create some longer runs for Brown.
So Conestoga Valley wins the toss. They have deferred. Exeter will receive to start off this game. So Conestoga Valley has allowed, and forgive me if you said this as I was watching the coin toss, and I'll try to say that right this evening. But Conestoga Valley has allowed 104 points. That's second fewest in the Lancaster Lebanon League, yielding 204 yards a game. That's fourth best in the league. And we'll go silent with the playing of our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
A beautiful rendition of the national anthem here at Whitmer. So let's talk about the last meeting between these two teams. So Exeter led 17-3 at the 2:49 mark of the fourth quarter. At that point, they get a touchdown pass, so it brings them within 17-14. Then they get the onside kick, which kind of was the unthinkable.
Yeah, when you're up that many with this defense and this football team with that little time to go, and they had dominated the game. Total yardage was 359 to 218. As I said earlier, they held them to -1 rushing yards. I mean, it was a game Exeter was in total command of, and just kind of, Conestoga Valley made the plays they needed to make down the stretch, starting with the recovery of the onside kick. So, I would think Exeter is going to be pretty hungry, just like they were last year, to come back and, do what they do and get revenge and get themselves in a situation to get back to the district semifinals and possibly face the team that knocked them out last year, Bishop McDevitt, next week. It's going to be a game of adjustments. You got to see what Conestoga Valley is going to do to be able to run the ball more effectively, and Exeter's got to look at, hey, what happened in those last two drives that we want to make sure don't happen again, that changed from the rest of the game. We were pretty much shutting them down.
Talking about some keys to the game, and it seems like it's a broken record week after week, but penalties will play a huge factor in this game.
Yeah, you can't get behind the sticks. You talked about how good Conestoga Valley's defense was. And as many yards as Exeter had last time, they only had 17 points. Another thing, though, your kicker for Conestoga Valley, Herb, he's missed 6 extra points this year. That could be a big factor. It's windy tonight. There's a lot of pressure tonight, and it could come down to a big kick. And, our kicker has had a fantastic year. I'm not going to put any jinx on him. Fantastic year kicking the ball.
Senior Colson Erb has the ball on the tee, back deep. Probably Stefan Fuller and Jaden Ware, as they have been. Actually,
looks like Leo Brown's back there tonight.
Leo Brown back there. Saw the number 5 flash.
Oh, now who do you kick it to? Well,
so Erb coming up to adjust the football, I suppose.
I mean, Fuller's got jets too. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that can run.
So Erb, I guess I'm not exactly sure why the delay.
I know, but you got to wonder, a bye week in pro football is a good thing most of the time. High school football, you're dealing with young kids. I wonder what that's like. I mean, I never had it when I played. Talked to some coaches who've gone through it, and I know Bob Wolfram from Wyomissing is not really a fan of it unless there's injuries and you can, heal those people up. But, you're used to playing a game every week, and your kids are in a routine. Young adults are in a routine. Be interesting to see how they come out after that bye week.
Notice they had to wait for the clock to wind down. It's reset to 12 minutes. Herb with the ball on the tee, waits for the approval from the official. He has it. He's approaching the ball ever so slowly, and this District 3 playoff game is underway. It's going to come down to Jaden Ware at the 14. Looks for some blockers. Still on his feet. He'll get close to the 30-yard line. And that's where Exeter will take over 1st and 10.
Nice patient return by Ware. Had he gone to the outside, he would not be at the 30-yard line. He waited for a block, cut back, and got what he could. Good return.
So Riley Martinez will come out to start the offense.
That's the thing with Martinez back in. It also gives another receiver in Hafer, who had a touchdown in the first game of the year for Martinez. Gives us another threat.
Martinez in the gun. He's got Brown behind him. Here's the snap. It'll be Brown. He's going to punch it to the left, looking for some room. Gets taken down on a nice tackle. It's going to be number 50, Sam Matanti, one of the stalwarts of the Buckskins defense.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much, but he got 3.5, almost 4 yards on that one, and that's what, you're going to have to do. There's a decent hole, and he puts his head down and gets what he can.
Matanti coming into tonight's game, 48 tackles, 11 for loss. Martinez in the gun again, single receivers left and right. Hafer on the near side. The snap fakes the handoff. He's looking. He's going to fire it. He's going to throw it short to Aiden Daubel, who's got a lot of room to run. A nice crossing route on the far side at the numbers. A good job by Riley Martinez to pick him up.
Good play fake, and he hit him in stride. That's the key. That's what takes that from a 6-yard gain to
They're going to take him to
12.
the 45, so a 12-yard pass. And a first down.
Nice job by Riley hitting him in stride, and Buckskins definitely bought the play action.
1st and 10. Put the ball at the 45-yard line. Martinez in the gun. He'll have Aiden Daubel sidecar left with Leo Brown behind him. There's the snap. He'll give it to Leo. Leo following his blockers. He'll get the 50. Power down to the 48-yard line.
I really like that formation. Great kick out, lead block by Aiden Daubel. That's a tough for a defensive end to have that size and strength coming at you full speed.
Give Leo Brown 7 yards on the run. Brings up 2nd and short. That's something else Exeter wants to do all night long. They want to stay away from those 2nd and 3rd longs.
Yeah, with their play action passing game, 2nd and short, you don't know what's coming, and that makes it much tougher to defend them.
Martinez again in the gun. Brown behind him. Single receiver to the right is Jaden Ware. Jake Hafer to the left. There's the snap. Here's a quick throw out to the right side. It's too far outside for Jaden Ware. A little rush there from Riley Martinez. Took a quick 2-step drop. Hitched a little bit, threw it high. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, he just overthrew it a little bit. Good pattern by Ware. It was actually good timing. He threw it, and Ware would have caught that as he turned around, but just a little off target there. But it doesn't kill you when it's 2nd and 3.
Jackson Kozik comes into the game. Jake Hafer takes a breather.
See if we see that power eye. Nope.
So Martinez will be in the gun again. They do have power on the line. Single receiver on the left. Here's the snap. Gonna be Leo Brown running left. He's got room, looking to the outside, makes a nice cut up field. He'll get the first down, take him to the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the run. Oh, they'll give him the 41, so make it officially 7 and a first down.
Very patient run there by Leo. Well-blocked play by the Eagles. Leo was patient, and made it pay off for him.
Exeter doing a great job with ball control at the 10-minute mark. Have already had possession for the first 2 minutes of this game. Martinez in the gun again.
It's another way to stop a high-powered quarterback is keep him on the sideline.
There's the snap. He'll fake the handoff. He's rolling. He's going to look for Jaden Ware. He's got him open. He hits him. Touchdown. 41 yards. Riley Martinez to Jaden Ware, running the post, and Exeter with the early 6-0 lead.
What a ball. First of all, great play fake, and it was kind of similar to the play they ran last time, except Ware was on the side they rolled to, and you could tell he wanted to go back to him all the way. They were kind of in his face, and Jaden Ware gets behind everybody. What a start.
9:39 on the clock. Jake Franek out for the PAT. I'll tell you what, some touch Riley Martinez has, as had Jake Hafer. Throwing the deep ball. The ball's down, his foot's through it, and it is good. First possession of the night for Exeter. They drive down the field, get the 41-yard touchdown pass, and they take the early 7-0 lead. 9:38 on the clock. We've got a timeout. This is the Exeter Sports Network.
Food isn't just fuel to live, it's fuel to grow. My family relied on public assistance to help provide meals for us. These meals fueled my involvement in theater and the arts as a child, which fostered my love for acting. The Feeding America network of food banks helps millions of people put food on the table. When people are fed, futures are nourished. Join the movement to end hunger, and together we can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Visit feedingamerica.org/act now.
We are back at Whitmer. A quiet home field stands area.
Tell you what, a play like that's preparation too, because they were looking for that backside throw the whole time. So they either knew they had a mismatch with Ware, or they knew something with the coverage rolling to the strong side on the play action fake, and it was well done.
This one will go to Josiah Garcia. He'll pick it up at the 20. Looking for room in the middle of the field. Nothing there. Great coverage by Exeter.
Yeah, Josh Jackson got there first, slowed him up, and then
it's like we're going to take a look
Alvarez
here.
wrapped him up.
Yeah, I want to say Donovan Alvarez in there bringing him down.
All right, so it's going to be interesting to see the coverage, the coverage scheme Exeter comes up with here. Although, you know, the last game, most of the game, they had him in check, so.
So put the ball on the 20-yard line. That's where the Buckskins will start. Sawyer Esbenshade will come out in the gun. It's an empty backfield. 3 receivers left. 1 in the slot on the right, 1 far right. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. He'll throw it to the near side. It's complete. That'll go to Connor Fisher.
Yeah, quick little hitch.
They'll give him 5 on it. It'll bring up 2nd and 5.
Jaden Ware did a good job of coming up and tackling there. There's not much you can do on that. Just got to make the play and keep it in front of you.
So Conestoga Valley coming out throwing the ball. Tegan Rubel is to Esbenshade's right. Here's the snap. This one will go to Rubel. He's powering his way, I'm going to say, to the 24, 25-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down. So Tegan Rubel, 711 yards on the season coming into tonight's game.
That was a good solid run at the end. He, you know, looked like he was stopped short. He just kept going.
1st and 10, put the ball on the 30. Esbenshade has Rubel now to his left. There's motion left to right. There's the snap. He drops back 3 steps, throws to the left side, hits his man. Josh Jackson will bring him down. The pass going to Jaden Conaway.
Yeah, just got him in motion, got him out. Looks like he audibled, and Exeter was, Jaden Ware was quarterback in the defense to get out there. Jackson did a good job at tackling him. You know, going to make him drive the field doing these 5-yard passes. I like our chances if that's the case.
As you mentioned, another 5-yard pass. 2nd and 5, put the ball on the 35. Esbenshade has the snap, drops back.
out.
He's going to hit a screen on the right side to Rubel. He's going to get by a few players still on his feet. He'll get into Exeter territory, out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's a 20-yard pass and catch.
Yeah, Rubel's a strong back. You're not going to tackle him up top, and Jaden Ware just got a little high on him, and he was able to run through it, and a big gain for Conestoga Valley.
So 1st and 10. Inside Exeter territory at the 45. Three of the first 4 plays for the Buckskins passes. Here's the snap. Give it to Rubel. He's running right, excuse me. He'll get by Jaden Ware inside the 40. He gets up a little gimpy. Take it to the 39. It's a gain of 6, and it'll bring up 2nd and short.
Yeah, already they're running the ball a little more effectively than they did last time against Exeter. Going to have to do that. I don't see them as good as Espenshade is, throwing 5-yard passes and going 80 yards.
Espenshade again in the gun. He's got Rubel behind him before the snap. The clock had not been running, so the official is going to come in and they'll reset that.
It's 2 problems with the clock already here. We're not even halfway through the first quarter. Expect you to have your A-team on for a playoff game like this.
Fans, are you craving the best burger in Berks County? Birdie's Inn at 5 Points Exeter is where legends are grilled. Juicy patties, toasted buns, fresh toppings, no gimmicks, just fresh, bold flavor. And while you're at it, grab a cold one and kick back. Birdie's isn't just a burger joint. It's Exeter's go-to spot for good times and great music. This week at Birdie's, Monday 5 to 8 p.m., dancing on the deck with DJ Jimmy 2K, 8:15 to 11:15. Monday night, the Eagles are at the Green Bay Packers. Tuesday, 6:30 to 9:30 is open mic night. Friday, 7 to 10 p.m., Kendall Conrad returns to the deck. Don't forget the late night menu from 9 to 11 on Friday and Saturday nights. Here's Espenshade throwing it to the left side. He hits his man. Still on his feet, inside the 30, inside the 25.
That's
going to be Jaden Conaway.
Second time they ran Conaway in jet motion just out into the flat and nobody home to get him. Last time Jackson made the play on him, different coverage maybe this time.
So remember, Birdie's Inn, home of the best burgers in Berks. Come hungry, leave happy. So that ball will go all the way to the 23-yard line. It's a 16-yard play. 1st and 10, and the Buckskins drive continues.
Conaway, 2 catches, 21 yards. Looks like Exeter might have jumped there. Oh, no, maybe not.
So we'll wait to see about
It's on them.
the penalty.
Yep.
Well, the official is going to double check as they walk it off. It's going to be a procedure against the Buckskins, the first penalty of the evening. Take it back to the 33. It'll be 1st and 15. Espenshade will come out in the gun again. Rubel will be behind him. 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. 5 on the play clock. There's the snap. He'll drop straight back, throw it left. The completion is there. He's hit immediately, though. Nice play. Dylan Donate getting on him in a hurry.
Exeter came with some pressure there. Josh Jackson, Conestoga Valley picked it up, but he did get rid of the ball quickly. Nice play by Donatelli.
So they'll take it to the 28. It'll be a 5-yard gain. Take it to the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Not giving up any deep balls here. They're keeping everything in front of them and going to make them drive the field. I like the pressure call there, make them get rid of it quick. And then to do that enough, you'll have to keep somebody else in the block. One less guy to cover.
Espenshade will come out in the gun, barking out the signals. Tegan Rubel to his left. There's the snap, drop straight back. He's looking right down the field. He'll throw it up. It's too far. But actually, it got to the deep man, caught for the touchdown. Looked like he was going to the underneath man, but it got through to the receiver for the touchdown.
That was a great throw because Aiden Dauble delivered a vicious blow to Espinshade just as he let go of it. Pretty good coverage, too. Just a great catch.
Looked like there was an undergoing for it. It got over his head and perfectly placed into the receiver. I want to say it was a tight end. Looked like an 80 number. So the PAT is through, and we are tied at 7 at the 4:52 mark. We've got a timeout on the field. Gives us time for these messages. You're watching the Exeter Sports Network on Jerry Gelliff Media. Colson Erb has the ball on the tee. Jaden Ware, Leo Brown. Deep for Exeter, they stand on their own 10. Here's Erb approaching it, and it's into the nighttime air. It'll come down to Ware. It'll be over his head. He'll gather it back up just outside of the goal line. He's got some room to run. He'll get to about the 25. He'll spin loose, get across the 30. A nice return there, setting Exeter up in good field position.
Yeah, that was electric. He bobbled the ball, got back inside the 1 yard line, and looked like he had a seam. Conestoga Valley closed. He broke that tackle and ended up making a heck of a return.
So one possession each team. And each team will take it down the field for the touchdown. Exeter with their second possession. It will start at the 33. Martinez will be in the gun. Leo Brown behind him. Single receivers left and right. There's the snap. It'll be Leo Brown. He's looking left, still bouncing it outside, trying to find some room. He'll get the 35. I think they're going to give him the 36, so give him 3 yards. Actually, looks like they'll give him the 37, so give him 4.
That's Leo Brown. He just keeps finding ways to get extra yards because he looks stopped a lot earlier than that. Just keeps those legs going, stays lower than the defense, and ends up falling forward, knocking them back.
2nd and 6, winding down to the 4-minute mark here in the first. Martinez will have Aiden Dauble to his right this time. There's the snap. He'll give it to Leo Brown running right up the middle. He's got some room. He'll get out to the 50. Great blocking up front. Uh-oh, this is going to be a personal foul. At least it should be.
Why is there no flag?
Yeah, number 62. I'm going to take a look here, but number 62 gave an elbow to the back of the head, and I'm going to take a look. It was Wyatt Richard who was the recipient of it, but they didn't see it. The official was too busy marking the ball. But it's a 13-yard run that time for Leo, and a first down at midfield.
Yeah, so far Exeter's doing whatever they want offensively.
Martinez in the gun. There's the snap. He'll fake the handoff. A quick throw behind Jaden Ware at the 45. It'll go incomplete. Ware was open, just a twinge behind him.
I like the call. They were well off Jaden there, and the play action fake froze the backers, which enabled him to get in on the slant, just a little behind him.
So 2nd and 10, Braylon Reinert will come into the game. Kevin Oswald, Andre Osborne, Joel Amarino there on the offensive line, as is Matt Liss. Riley Martinez will bring Ware in motion. A flag flies. Looking to see, it's going to be procedure on Exeter. I think what happens there, it's when Jaden Ware goes in motion.
I think he turned upfield and then went back. I don't think you can do that. I'm not 100% positive, but I think that's what happened.
I think that happened a few times a few weeks ago, and they were trying to get it figured out. So 2nd and 15, move the ball back to the 40-yard line. Martinez in the gun. There's the snap. He'll give it to Leo Brown. He's got room to run, following his blockers into Buckskins territory. Take him down to the 42. It's an 18-yard run and a first down for Exeter.
2nd and 15, let's hand it to our stud back and let him go. Awesome blocking, good patience, and a great Exeter play for first down. They overcame the penalty, and they're in business here again.
So the second and 15, Leo Brown takes care of that.
52 yards already for Brown.
Move the ball inside Buckskins territory to the 42. Martinez in the gun. He'll take the snap. He'll give it to Leo Brown. He's got room to run up the middle, churning down to the 35-yard line. A 7-yard gain and 2nd and short.
Yeah, the offensive line, give credit there. They just blew everybody off the ball.
One of the other keys to the game was going to be the Conestoga Valley front seven versus Exeter's stout offensive line, and thus far early, the Exeter offensive line winning that battle.
Yeah, as they do so often, they're going with like a too tight set sometimes tonight.
Here's Martinez in the gun yet again. He'll take the snap, fake the handoff, rolling right, looking. He's got Jake Hafer open. It's a little underthrown. The defender able to make some gain there, knock the ball away.
I like it. Essentially the same play they scored on Ware with Jaden Ware last time. This time it was Hafer and just a little underthrown. Exeter is going into the wind, but good play call, and they're able to get behind them. They're doing anything they want. And again, it's 3rd and short, so you got 2 downs to get this. It's great play call.
3rd and 3.
There's the power eye. Run behind Kozik and Daubel.
Martinez will be under center this time. Wait for the shift. There it is. This one will go to Leo Brown running behind him. He's got room to run, still churning. He'll get down to the 32-yard line.
So it's almost unfair. With that offensive line, and you put those two, Kozik and Daubel, in as lead blockers, it's...
Actually take it another 5 to the 27. It's an 8-yard pickup.
And Brown stays so low to the ground, so tough to bring down. And they're back in it again here. Why not? The offensive line just blowing them off the ball.
Martinez under center. Kozik and Aiden Daubel lead the way. Here's Leo Brown going right, reading his blockers. He'll get inside the 20-yard line. Let's see where they mark him. Actually looks like they're going to put him right on the 20. So a 7-yard run that time, and it's 2nd and 3.
Very patient run by Brown there, and then he delivered the blow at the end. Well blocked up front. That time they went away from the shift.
So patient, you're right. They actually split. I think Jackson Kozik stayed left. Aiden Daubel went right that time. And Leo Brown, as he does so well, very patient in following the blockers for the 7-yard gain. He'll take the handoff this time, running left. He'll kick it outside. He's got room around the edge, still on his feet, into the end zone for the 20-yard score. And it's a touchdown, Exeter.
Well blocked at the point of attack. Give Jaden Ware tons of credit. He did a heck of a job blocking on the corner to enable it to get in. And Riley Martinez with a nice fake out. That's why those bootlegs work when he does them. Carried his fake out on the run play. Offensive line just dominant again. What a drive.
34.9 on the clock. I actually waited there just to make sure we didn't see any laundry. Unfortunately, we've seen far too many holding calls on some Exeter touchdowns earlier this season. So nothing there. 13-7 Exeter. Jake Franick waits the snap. Ball down by Jaden Ware, but it's blocked. Didn't see that happen during the season very often. Needless to say, it's blocked, and it's 13-7.
Yeah, snap was a little high. Ware did a good job getting it down, but might have thrown the timing off.
We're going to show you the replay right here. Why not? Leo Brown looking to go up the middle, kicks it to the outside, and he's got the speed and acceleration to take the corner. And we're seeing a total contrast in offensive styles, with Exeter relying primarily on the run, Conestoga Valley primarily on the pass.
Yeah, well, that's what they do. Both teams, you don't get to the playoffs and change your identity. Conestoga Valley's, primarily a passing team. Exeter's got a very good passing game, but an outstanding run game, elite running game, and when you run for 300 yards last time, Brown had 300 himself. Why would you get away from that? So, excellent job. The offensive line is just dominating up front. We don't know. I don't always get numbers of players, but I can't give them enough credit. They're really owning it tonight.
So 34.9 on the clock. Jake Franick will be kicking this one away. It'll come down to Josiah Garcia. Actually, it'll go out of bounds at about the 11-yard line.
Brown had 300 yards last time. He's got 91 in the first quarter tonight. Could be on pace for a 400-yard game.
So Conestoga Valley will get the ball on the, let's see where the 35-yard line, I believe.
CD will start first and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. It's almost like the first team to come up with a stop may have the advantage.
Yeah, it was a lot easier for Exeter going down the field than it was for Conestoga Valley. Interesting to see if they can keep up, with these short passes and what adjustments Exeter makes with that motion and getting the ball to the flat. They hurt them out of the backfield, the big play to Rubel, and then the big play to Conway.
Conestoga Valley has to call a timeout here as players were running onto the field. The play clock was down to 5.
And that's the kind of stuff that can hurt you too, using an early timeout like that. You might need it at the end of the half. Like you said, every possession is going to matter.
So 34.9, this is a sharp contrast to the game that we had earlier this season where, of course, it was 17-3. Exeter pretty much dominating the majority of that game. Here, a score fest early.
Yeah, Exeter's done what they wanted to on offense, but Conestoga Valley had a great drive and a big play. And, both these offenses are so balanced. They get contributions from everybody, and that makes them both tough to defend. But I would say, Exeter's, if they keep running the ball like this, I think it's going to wear Conestoga Valley down eventually.
Esmond Shade will come out in the gun, barking out the signals. Tegan Rubel will be to his right. 2 receivers left, 2 on the right. Here's motion. Looking, throwing. He's going to hit his man over at inside the numbers and the sidelines, fighting forward to the 48-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup and a first down.
Yeah, Espenshade did a great job getting it out quickly and on target. He's 7 for 7. He's just puts the ball on the money.
Cameron Bear, the recipient of that one. So 1st and 10 for the Buckskins. Move it out to the 48.
97 yards passing for Espenshade already.
There's motion again. This one's going to be a little Handoff trying to come around the end. It's Garcia. He'll get the 50 down to the 48-yard line. Give him a gain of 4.
Yeah, that keeps you honest, because a lot of those motions, they set up passes out of them, and if you're playing back soft corner there, you can get some yards running. Looks like that'll do it for the first quarter.
So a quick first quarter here at Whitmer. We've played one. 13-7 Exeter. We'll be back with second quarter action after these messages. You're watching the Exeter Sports Network.
The Exeter Sports Network.
2nd and 6. Put the ball on the Eagles' 48-yard line. Here's motion. He'll drop straight back. Espenshade looking, and he's going to go down. On the sack for Exeter, Matt Liss.
Yeah, Liss and Omarino got in there quick, and they tried to run that same pass play out in the flat, but Exeter had somebody sitting there that time for Conway, and he wouldn't have time to get it off anyway. So great pressure, great coverage, and now you put him behind the sticks. What a sack.
A loss of 4. Actually, let me take a look here. They put it at the 44. They were on the 48. This is going to be a loss of 8. 3rd and 14. Espenshade will come out in the gun. Rubel will be to his left.
Cover 2 look by Exeter here.
He's going to drop looking to the right. Quick fire! It's intercepted by Aiden Doble. He's got the sideline. He'll get inside the 25. A huge INT, and Exeter has it.
Yeah, he didn't see him. Espenshade didn't see him. Great job by Doble. That's a huge play for the Eagles.
Doble undercuts it at the 48, takes it all the way down. We'll see where they place him.
Uh-oh.
Up, Doble not able to put much weight on that right ankle right now. He'll go down. They'll go out and take a look at him. That's certainly not good to see.
What a play by Doble.
Here's the replay. Espenshade trying to go underneath. Doble undercuts it, takes it down the sideline. So he got apparently landed on from behind as the tackle was being made. So they take a look at him. They'll put the ball on the 25-yard line, but we mentioned as far as ball control, of course, we talked penalties, but turnovers, of course, as always, will play a huge factor. We'll see if Exeter can convert.
Yeah, it's a huge turnover. Aiden Doble getting up and walking off now. Looks like he's a little better shape. All right, he's walking a lot better now. That's a great sign for Eagles fans. What a leader, Aiden Doble. Both sides of the ball. Just plays with total heart, makes big plays, blocks, does it all.
We've been watching Aiden Doble play here at the Exeter Sports Network since he was a freshman, and you could see something special even then as they made their basketball push to the state final.
All right, it's a huge possession here. Great field position. Put more on the board here.
1st and 10, they put the ball on the 25-yard line after the Doble interception. Martinez will be in the gun, letting the play clock run. It's inside of 3.
Oh.
Not sure what was going on, if they were looking for a timeout, but the play clock at 0. Bauer pointing at it.
That was, I'll tell you what, this place, the play clock was screwed up.
Is delay a game against Exeter.
They're going to call delay, but Riley Martinez was looking at the clock and then over to the sideline as if he was questioning what was going on. Needless to say, it's a 5-yard penalty.
The officials are the official clock, but the play clock was down earlier, and then the ref threw the flag like 5 seconds later. Everybody was confused. Just unbelievable. You're hosting a district game and you can't get the clocks right. It's absolutely pathetic.
So here's Martinez in the gun, Brown behind him. There's the snap. He'll give it to Brown. Nice move. He's got room around the edge. Still on his feet. He's going to outrun the defense. Touchdown. 30 yards, Leo Brown. And Exeter extends the lead to 19-7.
Looks like Exeter's going to go for 2 probably. Great run by Brown. Great blocking up front. Jaden Ware with another block downfield, and Leo did the rest.
10:51 to go here in the second. Exeter gets the huge INT from Aiden Daubel, and Leo Brown and company take care of the rest.
Yeah, Exeter not going for 2. The card, that's right, doesn't say 2. My fault on that. They're going to kick it.
So Jake Franick out of the Jaden Ware hold. There's the snap. It's down. His foot's through it, and it is good. 10:51 to go here in the second. 20-7. Exeter. A timeout on the field gives us this break. You're watching the Exeter Sports Network.
Life moves fast. Your insurance should keep up. At Goosehead Insurance, the Coley Insurance Group, Brad Coley shops over 30 top-rated carriers to find the right coverage for you. Home, auto, business, life. Whatever you need, they've got your back. Real service, real savings, real fast. Goosehead Insurance, the Coley Insurance Group, the power of choice. It's the Exeter Sports Network.
One play for Exeter to go 30 yards. And the 13-point advantage. Jake Franick has the ball on the tee at the 40.
What a luxury when you have a running game like Exeter. You go 2nd and 15, 3rd and 15, you can still run the ball.
Garcia will bring this back from his 10. Still on his feet, going down the sideline. A good return. Brings it across the 35. Looks like they're going to put it at the 38-yard line.
Buckskins start 1st and 10 from their own 30.
Or they'll bounce it back to the 35, and that's where Konestoga Valley starts 1st and 10. Well, you've got an official standing at the 40, one standing at the 38, and then he throws it back to the one at the 35. So what are you going to do?
I don't see Daubel out there. Looks like he's getting worked on.
So here's Esben Shade in the gun. He'll have 3 receivers to the right, one split out, to the left, one on the right. He'll drop, he's going to roll left. He's looking, he'll tuck it, nothing there. Jackson Kozik, the first one to get to him. But good closure there. Also Troy Good replacing Aiden Daubel. Troy Good, the 6', 212-pound senior.
Yeah,
So give him 6 at 2nd and 4.
they flooded the zone there. Exeter had it covered, and then Espen Shade ran it. Good play design. Good job of coming up and making the play.
Ball on the 41-yard line. Esben Shade will be in the gun. This time he's going to roll right. He's looking. He'll throw it. Completes it to Tegan Rubel, who will get across the 45 out to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7 and a Buckskins first down.
Yeah, they're really throwing the ball to the flat a lot tonight. But that's okay. I mean, you come up, make the play, and don't give up the big ones. Especially with a 2-touchdown, 13-point lead now. Make them use the clock.
10 minutes on the clock. Esben Shade takes the snap. He'll give it to Rubel going up the middle. He'll get the 50 into Exeter territory. Take it down to the 47. It's a gain of 5. It'll bring up second down.
Yeah, like Conestoga Valley's mixing their run and pass, a little more. They're able to run the ball a little more effectively tonight. But, you make them drive the field, their chances for the interceptions and the mistakes and the penalties are going to happen. I like the defensive game plan of Exeter here.
Esmond Tate takes the snap. He's going to roll left. He's looking. He's being chased. He'll throw it up high. Incomplete. Trying to hit, and I believe this is who actually caught the touchdown. Yeah, we're going to take a look. If I can keep my pages from flapping all over the place, Bear, a 6'3" senior. I believe he was the one who caught the touchdown earlier.
Good job closing there by Jaden Ware. He used his speed. He was beat a little bit, but he was able to make up for it with his speed and make the play.
Big 3rd and 5. He's got the snap, a quick step back, fires it to the right side. It's complete. It'll be enough for a first down.
You can't do anything about that defensively. That was good coverage. Just great timing on the route and the pass.
Take the ball to the 41. It's a 6-yard completion. And Conestoga Valley's drive continues.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of short, quick passes, and but Exeter's not giving up anything deep other than the touchdown.
Espenshade will be in the gun again. Rubel to his left. There's the snap, rolling left, looking.
Oh, he got held.
He's going to stop fire. It's over the head of Garcia. Incomplete.
Yeah, Matt Bauer let the official know his opinion. Jackson Kozik was definitely held on the edge there. Great coverage downfield, though.
So incomplete on the play. Yeah, that one right in front of the Exeter bench.
Yeah, I don't know how you missed that, but
so 2nd and 10. Again, the ball at the 41. Espenshade will be in the gun again. Rubel will be behind him. There's the snap. He'll give it to Rubel running right. Not a whole lot of room. Braylon Reinert will finish him off. Joel Amarino down at the bottom of the pile.
Yeah, Amarino did the dirty work and then slowed him up and then, basically tackled him, and then Reinert was there to clean it up.
Take it to the 39. It's only a gain of 2. It'll bring up 3rd and long. Call it 8.
Probably in 4-down territory here if you're Conestoga Valley. Look for another quick hitch or a pass in the flat.
Espenshade will be in the gun, sharing the signals. He's got the snap, drop straight back, looking. He'll throw it over the middle. The completion is made. Running free on the far side is Jaden Conaway.
Yeah.
They'll get to him inside the 25. It'll be enough for a first down.
Ran a little drag route, and unfortunately the official, not on purpose, picked Good there. I think I'm guessing Good was supposed to be running with him, but he ended up running right into the official, and then that was it.
16 yards on the pass play.
Conway's got some speed. He runs good routes.
1st and 10 on the 23, winding down to 7.5 to go in the second. It'll be Rubel looking for room to run. Couldn't get anywhere on the right because Joel Amarino was in front of him, so he bounces it to the left for a couple. We'll see where they mark it. Looks like the 23. Actually move it to the 18. It's going to be a gain of 5. Call it 2nd and 5.
Rubel's got 30 yards rushing.
Here's Espenshade in the gun, takes the snap. He's got it, he's got it, the ball's out!
Yes!
Picked up by Joel Amarino, and Exeter has it! Jackson Kozik comes around with the hit, the ball's loose, and Joel Amarino has Exeter's second takeaway of the evening.
Great pressure, great hit by Kozik, and Omarino Johnny on the spot there. But, we talked about it. They're not giving up big plays. They're making them drive the field, and eventually, these 4 or 5 yard plays you're going to make. You saw it earlier with the pick from Daubel. That happened there with the sack and the fumble, and Exeter's making the plays on defense. They're bending, but they're not breaking, and they're in position here to go up by 3 scores.
Waiting.
Exeter takes over.
All right, they put the ball down. Things were going pretty slowly, so I just had to catch up. Looks like they'll put the ball on the 33-yard line.
Yeah, the official in the middle's got one speed, and it's super slow. He's the one that picked good off. Of course, I don't move too fast anymore either. But
So Aiden Daubel back out there to the right of Riley Martinez. Brown behind him. 10 on the play clock. There's the snap. He'll give it to Leo Brown looking right. Not a whole lot there. A flag will come in from said referee. Tegan Rubel on the stop.
that was the first running play where Conestoga Valley had all the gaps covered. There was pretty much nowhere to go.
So they're going to walk it off against Exeter. Probably a hold. And it is.
Well, the other 2 times Exeter had penalties, they've been able to overcome them with scores.
1st and 20. Move the ball back to the 33-yard line. 6:45 to go here in the second. 20-7, Exeter. Martinez in the gun.
They're in a cover 2 look. I'd look for Exeter to run the ball here. Wide cover 2, they can get something up the middle here.
There's the snap, fakes the handoff. He's looking, he's going to throw it deep to
No
Jaden
need.
Ware. He's got him open. He makes the grab on his feet. He's going to go the distance
What a
to the
ball.
far corner.
What a ball by Martinez.
77 yards.
Jaden Ware, great speed. He put that on the money. Welcome back, Riley.
What a pass from where he threw that football and where Jaden Ware brought it down. That had to be in the air for almost 60 yards.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable timing. Great route. Just phenomenal. And that's in a cover 2. They're playing like up. It's hard to throw against that. And he just blew by everybody.
Jake Franek will be on for the PAT. We are seeing an offensive juggernaut this evening.
Clicking on all cylinders.
Waiting for the snap. The ball down, his foot's through it, and it is good. 6:20 to go here in the second. It's Exeter 27, Conestoga Valley 7. There's a timeout on the field. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the Exeter Sports Network.
Food isn't just fuel to live, it's fuel to grow. My family relied on public assistance to help provide meals for us. These meals fueled my involvement in theater and the arts as a child, which fostered my love for acting. The Feeding America network of food banks helps millions of people put food on the table. When people are fed, futures are nourished. Join the movement to end hunger, and together we can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Visit feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Here's the replay. Just absolutely unloaded it and in perfect stride. Let Jaden Ware do the rest, running to the far post.
You know, Jaden Ware doesn't, Exeter obviously doesn't throw the ball 60 times a game or 40 times a game or 30 times a game. But college coaches out there should watch this kid because he blocks, he's got speed, he runs excellent routes, and I don't think he's dropped a pass all year. I mean, he's going to play at the next level. And what a ball by Riley Martinez. Looks like he's been playing every week, and he's how much 6 weeks off.
You want to talk about what it means to this
Look at this
Exeter
kick.
offense to have him back. How about it?
Unbelievable. Jay Kafer did an admirable job, but you know, Riley's just an excellent quarterback. I mean, he's elite. He's got a strong arm. He reads the defense well. He's so confident and poised in the pocket, and he's got such confidence in his arms. You know, that ball, like you said, probably in the air for 60 yards.
Jake Franek, a good job there getting the ball into the end zone. Another touchback for him. It'll put the ball on the 20-yard line, and the Buckskins will try to get back into this one.
It's one thing to force turnovers, and then it's another thing to capitalize when you do it, and Exeter's done that tonight. They've been unstoppable on offense, and their defenses look one breakdown. I don't even know there was a breakdown. It was just a great pass and catch. And that's been the only blemish defensively.
That was a 9-play drive at the time of the turnover for Conestoga Valley, but a great turnover for Exeter. They score here. Esbenshade is going to hand it off, running to the right side. Not a whole lot there, taken down. Josh Jackson, one of them. Aiden Dauble, maybe Jackson Kozik, the other. So give him 3 yards out to the 23. It's second down.
Crowd's absolutely shell-shocked. This side's chaotic, and you look over there, it's like it's a funeral. Guess that's what's happening with the clock operator, too. I don't know.
Here's Espenshade trying to do something up the middle, but not much there. It becomes a wrestling match.
Yeah, you know, Jackson Kozik again got held there. That kid is strong, I'll tell you what. He was getting held on both shoulders and found a way to stand him up.
So bring it out to the 25-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. If Exeter can hold the Buckskins here, could be pretty demoralizing, down 27-7, winding down to 5 minutes to go. If Exeter puts a drive together, look out.
Yeah, and they got the wind at their back. Conestoga Valley going into it, exactly. Got to watch the flat here, sorry.
Espenshade in the gun. 5 on the play clock. There's the snap. He'll drop straight back, looking right. He'll fire right.
That was
incomplete.
I'll tell you what, great job by Josh Jackson. He wanted to go to Conaway the whole time. Jackson made contact and would not let him get into his route. Great job by Josh Jackson there. A-plus effort. That's where he wanted to go, sorry.
No, you're all good, forcing the 3 and out. Great job by the Exeter defense. And they'll have to kick it away.
This is deja vu all over again, as Yogi Berra would say.
Conaway will do the kicking. Jaden Ware stands at his own 47. Here's the kick. It's a good kick. It'll come down at about the 48, 49, but it takes an Exeter bounce.
Tell you what, there's another example of Jaden Ware. That ball bounced back. You think Exeter's going to let it go. Nobody moved to get the ball for Conestoga Valley, and he followed it all the way through. Didn't pick it up, but he could have if it stayed in bounds and could have made a play on that. He's just a heady, smart player who gives 100% every play. You give Coach 11 Jaden Wares, you're going to win a lot of football games.
So only 20 yards total on the net. Actually, yeah, it'll be the 45.
That wind's stiffer than you think it is. I mean, we're sitting out here. Of course, we're not in the press box because of the JV accommodations here, but you're in the, the wind's a little stiffer than you think it is, and that was tough to punt into. And I think the one interception, Espenshade's ball hung up there a little bit too.
So Riley Martinez will come out in the gun. They're letting the play clock run down. It's at 10. There's the snap. It'll go to Leo Brown, looking to go up the middle. Nothing there.
Nice play.
Good defense by the Buckskins.
Yeah, 62. That was
yeah,
a really nice play.
We'll get you a number for the guy who tackled him. Of course, it'll be on the second page, not the third. So here you go. The player there, Connor High.
Nice
making
job.
the tackle there.
Nice job by Connor. Yeah, we have to rely on our printed out rosters. Normally we go to a game, they have everything for the media. Not here tonight, I guess.
So give him a yard on that one. 2nd and 9. Ball marked at the 44-yard line.
There it is. Go, go, go.
Here's a run up the middle. I'll tell you what, he was charged on that one. He'll get to the 35-yard line.
I don't want to.
It's going to be 9 yards and a first down.
I wouldn't want to be that D-back trying to make that play.
You heard the shoulder pads thwack on that one.
Yeah, that was a good strong run. Exeter on the move again. 131 yards for Brown.
That was what we call with authority. The ball on the 35. There's the snap. He'll give it to Brown. He's running left. He'll bounce it outside. He's got room to run. He'll get down close to the 20-yard line.
They
we'll
just
see where they mark him.
No answer for him. This line is dominating, and he's running with vision, patience, and power, and speed.
They're going to put the ball, looks like, on the 21, so give him 14 on that one and another first down.
Yeah, it's just a clinic here.
The Buckskins have absolutely no answer for the Exeter offensive line or Leo Brown.
Great play calling by Exeter. They really have Conestoga Valley off balance, mixing the run and the pass here today.
Going to be a handoff to Leo Brown. He's going to go right up the gut, still on his feet, churning. This one's going to be first and goal, I believe. We'll see where they mark it. Take it down to the 9-yard line, so it's a 12-yard run and first and goal.
Leo Brown's on a mission tonight. He's running. He always runs well, but he's running. He's got a little extra. Let's just say it that way.
4 carries, 36 yards on this drive. Here's Martinez in the gun. First and goal, ball on the 9. It'll be Leo Brown again. He's got room up the middle. He's fighting for it. He'll get inside the 5. See if they give him the 4. And they do, so it'll be another 5.
Looks like Josh Jackson and Donovan Alvarez are into the game here. You got 3 running options here. All 3, those 2 and Brown can all run the ball. That's a straight T.
Second and goal at the 4. Martinez under center. It's going to go to Leo Brown on the left side. He's pushing. He's in. Touchdown, Exeter. The 4-yard touchdown run for Leo Brown, and Exeter piling it on at 33-7.
Yeah, Hafer took the snap that time. I guess maybe just being under center is not something Riley does much because they're in shotgun all the time. Great blocking. Alvarez and Jackson led the way, and the line did its job again.
Leo Brown's 3rd touchdown run of the evening. We await the Jake Franick PAT. The ball's down, the foot is through it, and it's good. 2:08 to go here in the second. 34-7 Exeter. We'll be back after these messages. It's the Exeter Sports Network.
It's the Exeter Sports Network.
Exeter gets the ball on the Buckskins 45. They ride Leo Brown 6 plays, 45 yards, with Leo taking it the final 4. And I don't think anybody on the Conestoga Valley sideline saw this. 34-7 Exeter. Here's a kick to Garcia. He'll take it at the 2. Looking for room on the sideline. He's still going. He's got room to run.
Oh, boy.
He could take it all the way. Gets the attempt from behind, but he'll go the distance. I don't know if there's any flags on the field, but if not, that's probably a 98-yard return for the touchdown.
Yeah, Garcia's a great athlete. It was well blocked, and he made a heck of a play. Good kick. I mean, all the way back to the 2. He found the seam, and he outran everybody. That's a play that keeps you into the game there.
That's exactly what it does. Exeter figuring with 2:08 they'd be able to keep the Buckskins out of the end zone, but Garcia has other plans.
Conestoga Valley missing a guy here.
And Herb will come on for the PAT.
For Exeter, you still have 1:54 and all 3 timeouts, so you got a chance to get the momentum right back.
Herb will put his foot through it. Good job by the holder there. The ball low. Take a look to see. It was Cameron Bear. Good job getting the snap down. And it's 34-14 at the 154 mark. Just like you said, an unexpected score, but Exeter and their quick hit capabilities certainly have the opportunity to put more points on the board.
Yeah, Conestoga is a well-coached, very talented football team, undefeated. They're not just going to lay down here. It was a great job with the return. It's a big possession because Conestoga Valley is going to get the ball in the second half. You know, and if they could score, they're 2 scores down, just like they were most of the last time. So I think it's a huge possession for Exeter here. 3 timeouts. And, you know, Coach Bauer's aggressive. They're going to try and score here unless they get pinned really deep. They've gotten most of their kickoff returns so far out to the 30. If they do that again, I expect to see them, you know, put the pedal to the metal and try and score again. They can't stop. They haven't been able to stop them yet. At least get into field goal range. You got the wind at his back for Franek, because that field goal would be huge because of the missed extra point, you know, to get a couple more points on there too.
The wind tonight, as you watch from our left to right, probably a steady maybe 5 to 10, even maybe 15 mile-an-hour gusts at certain points. But the wind has been substantial throughout the beginning of the game. Herb has the ball on the tee. Back deep, Leo Brown, Jaden Ware. This one is going to come down to Jaden Ware. He's got it at the 14-yard line. He'll bring it out across the 25.
Great.
The 30, I should say.
Nice block by Donovan Alvarez there. And a good return by Ware. Straightforward, got what he needed. And here we go, 1:48, 3 timeouts.
They'll put the ball on the 33-yard line, and that's where Exeter will have it. 1st and 10.
This Conestoga Valley defense has been out there a long time this first half. And even that kickoff return, they had no time to rest.
So Martinez will have Aiden Dauble to his left. Leo Brown behind him. He'll go to Leo. He's running left. He'll get gang tackled before he gets to the 35. Maybe give him a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Conestoga Valley's doing a better job of closing from the backside on some of those stretch runs, zone runs.
Running clock at 1:25. 20 on the play clock. That's not a factor. Here's motion with Jaden Ware. There's the snap. He's dropping back Riley as he'll fire it to the near side. It's picked off. A little late on the throw there. Dancing around is Garcia again. So he just had the 98-yard kickoff return, and now he gets the INT.
Yeah, it looked like he had Kozik wide open, but Garcia played possum, made a great break on the ball, and now Conestoga Valley's right back in business.
So they'll put the ball at the 30-yard line.
I like the play call. You know, most of the time when Ware goes in motion there, they pitch it to him. They fake the pitch. He was open, but great. You know, Garcia's a great athlete. He's single-handedly he's made 2 plays to get them right back in this game.
So we'll see if Exeter can calm down and keep him out of the end zone or potentially a field goal. The Buckskins come onto the field. The play clock at 10 already. Esmond Shade will be in the gun. There's the snap. He drops straight back. He's looking. He'll run with it. He'll get back to, taking a look here, the 20, let's see what they give him. The 17-yard line?
He got about 3.
Their 2nd of the half.
CV, Conestoga Valley used their 2nd timeout, 50 seconds left.
Good pressure there by Exeter, forcing Esmond Shade to take it up the middle. As you mentioned, it's a 3-yard pickup.
From here, you're looking at a 44-yard field goal into the wind. Important, you know, Exeter keep doing what they're doing here. Let them have the short stuff and come up and tackle. They only have 1 timeout left. Clock will stop on 1st down. That's about it. or if they get out of bounds.
50.3 on the clock.
This is huge. Got to keep them from scoring here. You feel pretty good.
Yeah, you don't want to get snake bit just as you did in the first game. 2 touchdowns in 2:49. You don't want them getting something close to that here at the end of the first half.
And plus they get the ball back too, so at second half.
So Esmond Shade will come out in the gun.
See if they put Conway in motion here.
5 on the play clock. There's the snap. He'll drop straight back. He's looking. He'll try to take it himself. Trying to get by Aiden Dauble, but it'll bring him down.
Again, he wanted to go to Conway, but Donovan Alvarez this time, like Jackson the last time, made contact with him within the 5 yards and didn't let him get his route.
Moves the ball to the 20-yard line. First down, Buckskins.
So they'll move it down to the 20. It's enough for a first down. So give him 7 yards, but it's a running clock. Down to 30 seconds. There's the snap. Fake the handoff. And he's going to go down. Yes, he will. Jackson Kozik, I believe.
Yes, it was.
And Sawyer Espenshade, hopefully he's okay. I think he was just a little shaken up at first. So, yeah, he's up. But Jackson Kozik coming off the left end, getting the huge sack, taking him all the way back to the 30. Well, let's see where they put it. The ball's just laying there. They haven't marked it anywhere.
Tell you what, Kozik's had a great year, but these last couple weeks he's been unblockable, virtually unblockable.
So put the ball on the 33-yard line. That's a loss of 13.
It's a huge sack. Now, and that's your last time out now.
And it's going to bring up something of the effect of 3rd and 20. 3rd and 23.
So you're out of timeouts. You're looking to get out of bounds. Look, maybe throw something a little short here in the flat to get some yardage and out of bounds, and then create something manageable on 3rd down.
And that probably takes them out of any field goal position if they were in it at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, you're looking at a 50-yarder into the wind now where the ball sits.
So here's Espenshade. He'll be in the gun. They've got a loaded 4 receivers on the right side. There's the snap. It's low. He's going to roll right. Amarino chasing him, and he'll take him down.
Yeah.
Amarino got there first. Jackson Kozik finishes it up. The clock's still running.
And unless they can spike it, that's going to be the half.
That is going to be the half. Conestoga
What a
Valley in
stop.
no hurry whatsoever. The defense comes up huge
Cholo Marino
after
and
the
Jackson
INT.
Kozik. Sorry.
Hey.
That's all. Great stop. Great stop.
So the defense comes up huge after the INT. And Exeter taking a 20-point lead at 34-14 going into the half. We will have band music for you at halftime. We will be back in a little bit with some halftime comments. But until that time, enjoy these messages, and we'll talk to you soon. This is the Exeter Sports Network.
The whistle blows, the crowd ignites. Underneath those blazing lights, cleats hit the turf, the battle's on. The roar of fans, the beat of hearts, it's where the legend always starts. Friday night.
I literally stand and just literally hold it. I don't care. Maybe Jerry saw the weather. Yeah, it's on. He always gives me these things. Yeah, I'll take them. It's just water. Yeah, I'm not gonna be miserable, but the heat in the car will help me out. I'm not worried about it. Thank you.
Great, now we got the rain.
I know.
Yeah, we were
just looking at the
taking
radar.
a look at a radar. to see.
It's like green for like.
Is it really?
Okay, so the black line. What about the FM transmitter?
So that's just a receiver code. Shouldn't have a problem.
All right.
As long as our board doesn't get missed, I'm gonna have to move it. Because it's supposed to rain. What time you want to do pregame? They're all heading off. That's fine. Whatever you want. I was just saying you can do that.
You're watching the Exeter Sports Network on Jerry Galliff Media. Sports Network.
Well, Mike, an interesting first half here at Whitmer, 34-14 Exeter. Let's get into the scoring. Exeter taking the ball on their own 30, and they wrap it up with the 41-yard touchdown pass to Jaden Ware.
Yeah, great play action fake by Martinez, and Ware ran his route, blew the guy away, and Riley used his strong arm to throw back to the weak side. It was a play action pass they completed earlier to Dauble, and this time they went backside and hit Ware for the touchdown. Beautiful catch and throw.
Conestoga Valley would get the ball. They would score on their first possession, a 28-yard touchdown pass from Esben Shade to Bear. And ultimately we see that, and it's a question of, we're in for a shootout.
Yeah, they went down the field pretty easily with some short stuff, but that was their big play on that one.
So Exeter would go 2 for 2 on their next possession. It would be a 20-yard touchdown run by Leo Brown.
Yeah, Brown's been able to do what he wants pretty much all day. Big holes open by the offensive line. He's been patient and explodes when he needs to, and he's also run people over when he needs to. He just has the knack. He knows what he needs to do to get the yards he needs to get.
So we played one here in Lancaster, and taking a look here as far as the 13-7 score, the missed PAT on the second Exeter touchdown. We move to the second. Aiden Dauble comes up with a huge INT, and Mr. Brown takes it in from 30.
Yeah, it was a big interception. They had been beaten. Conestoga Valley had some success in the flat. Aiden Dauble sat in the flat. I don't think Espen Sage saw him, and he made a great interception. And then Leo Brown, after a penalty, he does what he does best. Got out to the outside. Jaden Ware, excellent block, and was able to score.
Conestoga Valley would get the ball back. They would be 9 plays in on a drive. It looked like they may take it in for the score. However, Jackson Kozik had other ideas, sacking Sawyer Esbenshade on the 18-yard line. Joel Omarino comes up with the INT. And then Exeter gets the long touchdown from Riley Martinez to Jaden Ware.
Yeah, great hit by Kozik and causing the fumble that Omarino picked up, and then just a beautiful, beautiful pass from Riley Martinez, an excellent route and great speed by Jaden Ware again, and just what thought to be a backbreaker at the time.
27-7 Exeter at the 6:20 mark of the second quarter. Conestoga Valley would get the ball back, but they could not actually get anything going. It was a 3-and-out tribute to the Exeter defense. Exeter takes over on their take a look here, on the Conestoga Valley 45-yard line. And 6 plays later, after relying on Leo Brown the entire time, it's a 4-yard touchdown.
Yeah, it was a great drive. They pounded the ball down inside, and Brown did what, just the offensive line has really been dominant for Exeter, like they usually are, but even more so tonight.
34-7 at that point. You're figuring that very well may be the score going into halftime. But Josiah Garcia had other ideas. A 98-yard kickoff return for the touchdown cuts the Exeter lead at the time to 34-14.
Yeah, it was a great, very well blocked play. It was a good kick by Franek. Got it all the way to the 2, but just a great athletic play by Garcia.
At that point, a couple plays in between, Garcia trying to will, if you will, the Buckskins to another score before the end of the half, comes up with an INT on Exeter's next possession. However, a sack by Joel Omarino ends the attempt, and we go into the half 34-14.
Yeah, put a circle around that play because that was huge. Kozik got him the play before, then Omarino tripped him up, and Kozik finished it on that last play of the half. They were out of timeouts. And that was a big stop because Conestoga Valley is going to get the ball back here. And, had they scored there, but instead Exeter because of the 2 sacks, took the momentum into the locker room. And, they're coming out here and they're 24 minutes away from going back to the semifinals.
So it'll be interesting as to field conditions. We had slight drizzle, and I will call it slight, for maybe 10 minutes or so. So there might be some, of course, dampness on the field. There is a chance of rain in the area. We don't expect the heavier stuff to come down for a little time in order to ultimately, I guess, quote somebody from Caddyshack.
I was just going to say.
Yeah.
I don't think the heavy stuff's coming quite
That's
some
right.
time.
That's right. So we'll see what happens there.
Get a free bowl of soup with that hat.
Yeah, that's right. So Conestoga Valley, as you mentioned, they'll take the ball to start this second half.
Yeah, it's a big drive, obviously. If you can stop them if you're Exeter and then put another score on the board, in great shape. Conestoga Valley scores, they gain the momentum back, and you're looking at the same situation kind of you had 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago.
We talked about keys to the game, and it really has been this way all year long for Exeter. If they can own the trenches, then they've got a pretty good chance of winning that football game. Against Hempfield, Hempfield did a great job as far as neutralizing the offensive and defensive lines. And at that point, Conestoga Valley, we talked about that, where Exeter dominated that game with the exception of, some maybe luck from the football gods late in that game. But Exeter coming out against the same Conestoga Valley squad and really exerting their will in that first half.
And both sides of the line, the defensive line has put pressure and forced Espenshade in the interception, the fumble, and the big sack at the half. So they're winning in the trenches on both sides of the ball.
So Jake Franick will be kicking into the win. The ball on the 40. Back deep, Garcia and Conaway. This one will come down to Garcia at the 11-yard line. Looking for room to run, cuts it upfield, still on his feet. He'll get the 40-yard line.
Another good return by Garcia.
And Conestoga Valley will have good field position to start the first drive of the second half.
Let's see if Exeter can keep putting pressure on Espenshade here.
Takes it to the 41-yard line, 1st and 10 Buckskins.
Kozik and Omarino were virtually unblockable the last two drives. Now they knew they were passing, but
so if you thought Sawyer Espenshade threw a lot in the first half, you can pretty much expect to see that here to try to get them back in this game in somewhat of a hurry.
Yeah, I have him for 14 for 19. He threw a lot of passes.
He's in the gun. There's motion. It'll be a quick sweep to Garcia coming around the edge, but
Nice
a nice
play.
tackle. Hey, it's Matt Liss making a great tackle on Garcia.
Matt Liss came from the weak side and closed down. That's a great play. Not easy to do on a jet sweep like that, but a great job by Liss.
3 on the play, 2nd down and 7.
They'll move it out to the 44, give him 3 yards. And that is a play right there that could have been a whole lot more.
Yeah, if he doesn't get there. Well, I guess he wasn't from the weak side, but still from the, the A gap all the way out. Reverse.
They're going to go to Tegan Rubel on the left side. He's going to actually hand it to another player. So a little trickeration here as far as misdirection.
Yeah, Exeter did a pretty good job, though. Justiniano on the carry.
Yeah, they tried just to mix it all up in the backfield there. Justiniano ultimately coming up with it.
That was a little wing T-ish, like the handoff to handoff reverse. You see why missing do a lot.
Give him 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2. Of course, just as I say they'll throw it, 2 runs. Here's Espenshade in the gun. They're going to run right up the middle with Rubel. He'll get the 50 and the first down.
Nice hit by Daubel.
Stopped by Donovan Alvarez.
They faked the jet sweep that time and then handed the Rubel.
They'll give him the 48-yard line, so it's a 4-yard pickup and a first down.
It's interesting coming out running like this.
Espenshade in the gun. There's motion. They're going to run around the left side with Justiniano again, still on his feet. He'll get close to the 30.
Handoff is to Justiniano.
Aiden Daubel getting up limping again there.
Pushed out of bounds by Nick Pashley.
Nick Pashley able to get him out of bounds, but not until he's at the 31-yard line. That's a 17-yard pickup.
Yeah, Dauble's coming out now. Good coming back in. And 4 straight runs. Conestoga Valley on the move. Must have saw something on their iPads at halftime that they think they can get that jet sweep action going.
Shade with the snap. This is going to go to Rubel, trying to run to the right. Jackson Kozik did a nice job cutting off the outside, forcing him inside, where a trio of Eagles bring him down.
Yeah, Kozik, good job of slowing it down, and then everybody gang tackled.
They're going to give him 3 on that one. Take the ball to the 28-yard line. Five straight runs for Conestoga Valley. There's the snap. This one's going to go to Justiniano on the left side as well. Ball's loose, though.
They got it back.
Seems like they did get it back.
Fumble on the play is recovered by the Buckskins.
Oh, and somebody's down.
Oh, no. Kozik.
Officials timeout for an injured player.
Yeah, Jackson Kozik on the ground coming to his aid. They'll take a look at him. So 9:02 on the clock. Looking to see a 28-yard line, so no gain on second down.
Oh, Jackson's up. Okay. Maybe got the wind knocked out of him or something. Much better job. Justiniano got 16 on the jet sweep to the left side last time. That time he didn't get anything, so.
Good to see Jackson Kozik come off the field on his own power.
Absolutely. He's been a force to be reckoned with. See if Exeter can get some pressure on Esmond. You got to figure they're going to throw here.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 28. Esmond Shade in the gun again. There's the snap. He drops straight back. He looks. He throws over the middle. It's tipped.
Oh.
Incomplete.
Nice job. I think it was Liss.
Matt Liss gets a hand on it. It falls incomplete. Brings up a huge 4th down.
Again, Exeter, we talk about Exeter winning the line of scrimmage there. Liss did enough to tip the ball. And I'll tell you, the Exeter D-backs and linebackers doing a good job of making contact with these Conestoga Valley receivers and not letting them get into their roots. They're playing very physical.
4th and 7. The Exeter bleachers, the fans getting very vocal here. Esmond Shade will be in the gun. There's motion. He'll take the snap, fakes the handoff, back to pass.
Marino!
Marino has him, takes him down. Joel Marino with the sack. And Exeter will take over on downs.
Yeah, Joel wasn't going to be denied there. He ran over the guy attempting to block him and wrapped him up. Another key sack. Great stop, much needed. Joel Marino, the Energizer Bunny, never stops going. Great play.
Exeter will take over on their own 37-yard line. 8:44 on the clock. So another situation where Conestoga Valley has a drive going, but the opportunistic defense takes hold and forces the turnover on downs. Martinez will be in the gun. He's going to take a look at the play clock. Here's going to be a handoff to Leo Brown, but nothing there.
Nice play.
Taking a look.
Stopped by Matoni.
So at that point, nothing doing for Leo Brown at that point. He was tackled by Sam Matanti.
Yeah, nice play.
Could be Matoni, I'm not sure, because I've seen it spelled 2 different ways now. So we'll go with Matoni, the reputable source for information. Here's Riley Martinez coming out in the gun. Aiden Dauble, who's been a warrior all night long, sidecar left. There's the snap. He'll give it to Leo Brown. Leo be hit right away. Brought down. The defense coming up big. Parker Book on the tackle for Conestoga Valley that time. They're putting 7, 8, potentially 9 in the box, trying to stop Leo Brown.
Yeah, Book did a nice job. He's our leading tackler. He's tough to block. He made a good play.
3rd and 10 coming up.
Good time for the screens. Exeter's been very effective in the screen game these past couple weeks. Doesn't look like a screen for, well, maybe to Brown, yeah.
Martinez will come out in the gun. Brown will be sidecar right to him. He's going to roll right. Here comes the blitz. He's looking. He's going to fire it to the far side. Incomplete. He felt the pressure behind him. Skipped it up to Jaden Ware, and it's a rare 3-and-out for Exeter.
Good job by the Conestoga Valley defense. They really didn't do much to stop Leo Brown in the first half, but they had 2 good plays there and good coverage on Jaden Ware. That out pattern is something he usually is wide open on, but they covered it pretty well that time. Smart decision by Martinez to not force it in there. You got the 20-point lead, punt the ball and play defense.
So Jake Franek will punt this one away. Conaway stands at his own 30. This is movement on the defense, so give them 5.
That'll help. Franek's kicking into the wind, so that'll definitely help us.
The official not sure as far as what happened.
Oh, boy. What?
And they're
Oh, God.
going to call this one against Exeter.
Fooled everybody, even Conestoga Valley kids
Yeah,
reacted like it
they
was
were
on
ready to take a step back. Looked like their left end jumped. Apparently not.
Well, Franek's been big all year. He'll come up big here.
Well, Franek will run to his right, kick it away. Good
Nice.
directional kick, keeping it away from Conaway.
Nice job.
They'll down at about the 31-32 yard line. That's where the Buckskins will take over 1st and 10. But just as you mentioned, a great job there by Franek, keeping it away from the very dangerous Conaway and getting some good distance out of the kick.
Yeah, Franek's had a fantastic year, not only kicking extra points and field goals, the few attempts he's had at field goals, but, kickoffs, we bury people deep all the time, and we don't punt much, but when Exeter punts, he delivers, and that was, it wasn't a real deep kick, but it was a perfect kick for these conditions and with the dangerous return people that Conestoga Valley has in Garcia and Conaway.
So the rain has stopped over the last several minutes. Esben Shade and the Conestoga Valley offense back out there. And, of course, just as I say that, the skies open up again. Here's the snap. He'll drop straight back, looking left. He'll throw left. Completion is made. Tackle over there, Jaden Ware first. Aiden Daubel finishes it up. I think Bear on the catch.
Say it was a good thing it was a quick pass because Omarino is just owning the Conestoga lineman trying to block him. He was in the backfield again there.
So take it to the 39-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 7. 2nd and 3. Esmond Shade will be in the gun yet again. 6:25 to go here in the 3rd. Here's going to be a handoff to Tegan Rubel right up the gut. He's got room. He'll get out to the 44-yard line, enough for a 1st down, and the Buckskins drive continues.
Yeah, good, well blocked. Rubel's having a pretty nice game. He's not getting 20-yard runs, but he's caught a couple passes, and he's getting 4 or 5 yards when he has to run it, just enough to, balance their attack a little bit. But again, Exeter's in this bend don't break mode. They've only given up 2 touchdowns. They've got 1. 1 was a kickoff return.
And the clock continues to run inside of 6 minutes. Here's a handoff to Rubel looking for room. He's got room. He'll get across midfield down to the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8.
We give a lot of credit to Jake Hafer and Riley Martinez for their play faking, as we should. Espen Shade did a good job there. He faked enough just to pause Kozik. Kozik was ready to make the tackle, but his responsibility would be the quarterback, and Espen Shade faked like he had it, and just enough to get the back through.
2nd and 2. It's a quick handoff to Rubel, but a nice
play.
job by Matt Liss, bringing him down for no gain, maybe even a loss of 1. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Tell you what, Kozik's made big plays. Marino's made big plays. Daubel. Now you got Liss with a block pass and that big tackle for a loss. As we talk about all the time, it's extra defense to a man. Everybody comes up big. They do their job.
3rd and 3 for the Buckskins into Exeter territory at the 48. Espenshade barks out the play. Before anything happens, a flag flies. They're going to call procedure against Conestoga Valley. So a big penalty there will bring up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, because there you had, they had the jet sweep possibility. You could have gone to Rubel up the middle. Now you're probably more in a passing situation.
Makes it 3rd down and 8.
Clock just keeps running.
Winding down to 4.5 to go here in the 3rd. Espenshade will be in the gun. He'll take the snap, drop straight back. He's looking right, he'll fire. The completion is made.
Oh.
And getting the first down.
Espenshade completes it to Connor Fisher.
Just great timing. We keep saying that, but these routes and the way Espenshade gets rid of the ball before they're even looking, it's tough to defend. But again, we're making them do it 8, 9, 10, 12 times to get in the end zone. So, you'll take that if you're Exeter at this point.
Connor Fisher picks up the first down. It's a 10-yard pickup. Ball at the 43. They give it to Tegan Rubel. He'll bounce it outside.
It's a face mask.
Driving him out of bounds is Braylon Reinert. Actually, no, it's not. It's Dylan Donati.
Yeah, Donati did a good job because Rubel's got some size on him, but he was strong enough and fought him off. Looked like Rubel face masked him when he stiff armed him, and Donati stayed with it. It's a nice tackle.
They'll give him 6 yards, take him to the 38-yard line. 2nd and 4. Espenshade in the gun, drops straight back, looking right. He's going to throw it up. It's too high for the receiver.
Donati and Jackson were there. Espenshade did a nice job of getting it between them, but both guys were there for cover. I'll tell you what, Jackson Kozik was getting, well, I don't know. Looked like he was held to me. But again, I'd probably hold him if I was trying to block him too, because he's a strong unit.
So incomplete on first down. Excuse me, 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and 4. Espenshade barks out the call. Here's the snap. There was Flinch. This is going to be 5 yards.
Yep.
The man in motion flinched forward.
Yeah, Justiniano moved forward first, and they got him for it. Now they can pin their heels back and put some pressure on him here.
So a similar situation for Conestoga Valley. They got pushed back on the last series of downs and were able to pick up the first. We'll see what happens here.
All right, Justiniano just subbed out for Conaway. Look for Conaway to go in motion. They had success with that early. Maybe try to get out in the flat there. And they kind of have Exeter outmanned because unless somebody run with them, I guess. Run with them and bump. You got to bump out.
So there's Espenshade.
No.
Here comes they throw it to the far side. Conaway has it.
All right, yeah.
They'll knock him down, though. He
job.
gets nowhere close to the first. So they let him get the underneath catch, but Nick Pashley comes up, makes the tackle.
Credit our scouting department here. We knew that was coming, but good job by the Eagles defense to make the play, but gives them a little more manageable 4th down, though.
So 4th down, move the ball to the 43-yard line. Actually, the 40-yard line.
See if they can put pressure on him one more time.
Espenshade back. He's looking.
Oh!
He's going to get chased. He throws it underneath. The completion is made. Trying to get to the first down is Bear. He can't do it. Oh, and a flag comes in from the back judge. This could be a horse collar on Exeter.
I don't know about that.
He went down awkwardly on the tackle.
Great pressure by Kozik, Umarino, and Daubel there. Good tackle by Donati. Looked like.
Yeah, not happy. Not happy with that penalty. Coach Bauer having to walk away from that one.
All right, it's a big penalty. It negates a good stop, but still, you got to keep your composure. They've done a good job of keeping him out of the end zone.
So the personal foul on Exeter.
Yeah, I don't know.
They'll move the ball to the 21. It's 1st and 10. 3.5 to go here in the 3rd.
So Espinsade's taking some shots tonight.
They wind the clock. Well, he wanted to wind the clock. They haven't done it. Now they have. Here's going to be a handoff to Rubel going to the right side. He'll get a decent gain on first down.
Looks like Joel Omarino's down now.
He is slow to get up. Looks like this could be a cramp as Jaden Ware goes to help him right away.
Yeah, fortunately for Conestoga Valley, Omarino just was a step off on that because he closed down and just missed it. They got it. He hit the hole just before he got there. That could have been a loss, but good gain, 5-yard gain on first down.
So as they take a look at Joel Omarino, you know, if you're craving the best burger in Berks County, head over to Birdie's Inn at 5 Points, Exeter. It's where legends are grilled. Juicy patties, toasted buns, fresh toppings, no gimmicks, just fresh, bold flavor. And while you're at it, grab a cold one, kick back. Birdie's isn't just a burger joint, it's Exeter's go-to spot for good times and great music. This week at Birdie's, Monday, you've got dancing on the deck with DJ Jimmy 2K from 5 to 8. The Eagles play. Monday evening, the Eagles at the Green Bay Packers. Tuesday, it's open mic night from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. Friday, 7 to 10 p.m., Kendall Conrad returns to the deck. She sang the national anthem at the Belt Sander races this year. A beautiful voice. Don't forget the late night menu from 9 to 11 on Friday and Saturday nights. Birdie's Inn, home of the best burgers in Berks. Come hungry, leave happy. Here's a screen to Rubel on the left side.
Nice job, Dauble.
So Aiden Dauble will come in, try to undercut him. He'll get by him for a few more.
Yeah, it's a good call by Conestoga Valley because Kozik's been getting in quick there, and he did again. They ran the screen right to that side. Dauble got there, just a tough angle.
It'll take the ball to the 10-yard line, so first and goal for Conestoga Valley. Esben Shade will be in the gun. There's the snap. Rubel will get it. He's running up the middle.
Oh, nice
Ultimately
hit.
got hammered.
Aiden Dauble again.
So he'll pick up a couple. They'll call it 4. It'll be second and goal.
Nice hit by Aiden there. Been able to come up big all night on defense. See if we can do it again.
Esben Shade will be in the gun. It's going to be a jet sweep to the right, cutting inside, but absolutely nothing there. Matt Liss helped out, and Dauble again cleaning it up.
They can't get to Aiden to block him. And great job, great pursuit from the backside by Liss. Liss had a great game.
So give him a yard. It's going to be third and goal from the 5. The clock continues to wind. 1:40 to go here in the third. Esben Shade will be in the gun. There's the snap. He'll fake it, take it himself, trying to push to the goal line. He'll come up short, maybe the 2, and it'll be fourth and goal.
Good play call, but the Eagles weren't fooled. They've had some success on the jet sweep and faked it, but Exeter stayed disciplined and made the play. Here we go.
Conestoga Valley in no hurry whatsoever.
It's obviously a big play. Fourth down here.
We'll see if they don't, well, they're going to just call it from the sideline. Thought we might see a timeout. But a huge play, fourth and goal, ball at the 2. You can hear how loud it is. Esben Shade in the gun. He'll take the snap. He's back to pass over the middle.
Yeah!
Complete. Trying to hit Conaway, but great defense.
Josh Jackson on the coverage. Umarino again with the pressure. Looks like Joel's down again, though.
Yeah, looks like Joel could be cramping up, but great defense. Conaway trying to run that inside slant. But as you mentioned, Josh Jackson all over it. Actually looked at the ref right away just to make sure he wasn't going to throw a flag. He didn't, and Exeter with the huge defensive stand does it yet again.
Yeah, the defense has been lights out tonight. It really, this is a powerful offense, great passing game, and they've just, they've given up some yards, but they're when it comes down to it, they've gotten probably their third or fourth down stop. Just done a tremendous job, and it's not one guy. I mean, everybody. We've called pretty much everybody's name on the defense. Pashley's had some good coverages. Donate's had good coverages and tackles. Where the linebackers, Double's been everywhere. Kozik, Umarino, Liss, Oswald. I mean, they've all been playing, lights out. Alvarez. And they, the backers have done a really good job, as I said earlier, getting their hands on people and not letting them run routes. It looks like we got Alvarez, Jackson, and Brown. So look for Exeter to come out in the straight T, handoff, try and get some yardage, just get out of that danger zone of a safety here.
They continue to look at Joel Marino. 44.1. So 34-14. We've had an exciting third quarter from a standpoint of the ball moving up and down the field. Maybe even Conestoga Valley having the advantage over number of plays, yardage, and what have you, but they haven't been able to put any points on the board.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think Exeter's only run 3 plays this half. Conestoga's had the ball the rest of the time, but they haven't been able to score. And you got to credit the Exeter defense and their game plan. I think they decided they were going to come in if they get little short passes, come up and tackle them and make them go to length of the field, and eventually they're getting the stops that they need, whether it be for sacks, great coverage, and turnovers, and they've done the job through 3 quarters here almost. Now we need one more score that feel pretty good.
They continue to take a look at Amarino.
I hope it's nothing serious. He's had such a tremendous career and season.
Yeah, they're looking at the leg, so we'll see. Quick break. We'll take a quick break as they take a look at Joel. We'll be right back. It's the Exeter Sports Network.
Life moves fast. Your insurance should keep up. At Goosehead Insurance, the Coley Insurance Group, Brad Coley shops over 30 top-rated carriers to find the right coverage for you. Home, auto, business, life. Whatever you need, they've got your back. Real service, real savings, real fast. Goosehead Insurance, the Coley Insurance Group, the power of choice. It's the Exeter Sports Network.
Joel Amarino able to come off the field on his own power with a bit of a limp. They'll take a look further at him. Here comes the Exeter offense. Again, 4th and goal. Espen Shade tries to get it to Conaway. On the slant, Josh Jackson with the defense incomplete. And the Exeter offense takes over. Martinez will be under center. Here's the handoff. They're just trying to get it out from the shadow of the goalpost. It'll bring it out a couple yards, maybe to the 4. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, just a quick hit and dive up the middle, try and get, like you said, give a little breathing room. And I don't think they have to snap it again here.
They don't. The game clock at 23, the play clock at 24. So they don't even need one more snap. And Exeter will take it into the 4th quarter with a 2nd and 8 as they switch fields. Totally a different contrast from the first game that was played. And interesting, though, Mike, in that third, came out thinking that Conestoga Valley would throw the ball, try to get back into this game in a hurry, being down 20, and they predominantly ran it.
Yeah, they must have saw something, from up top with their coaches or looking at their iPads like you can do nowadays and thought they could attack it. And it worked for a while, but unfortunately, when you're down 20 points, they weren't big plays. They're, 16 yards as long as they had. And they which has been kind of the theme of the game, they drive it all the way down, and then Exeter's, or even if it's not all the way down, they possess the ball. Exeter's come up with big plays on 4th downs and or turnovers. And really, they've only been able to put one touchdown together. That high-powered offense over there, in 3 quarters. The other one was a kickoff return. So I can't say enough about the way Exeter's played defense.
And you mentioned it, 2 huge defensive stops, 4th down turnovers on downs at that point, coming at huge times at the end of the first half, of course, when Conestoga Valley trying to get a score after the Garcia INT, and of course right there on 4th and goal. So 2nd and 8, put the ball on the 4. Martinez again under center. He's got Leo Brown behind him. It'll be, the ball's on the ground. Brown didn't get it. And we'll see who comes up with it. Conestoga Valley says it's them, and it is. Not sure Leo Brown ever had control of that one.
No, it didn't look like he did.
And Conestoga Valley with the golden egg right now to try to cut into this 20-point Exeter lead.
Well, you knew it wasn't going to be easy. So, first half we had the turnovers. Now they get a big one, and let's see if the defense can step up one more time here.
1st and goal, put the ball at the 4-yard line. Espen Shade comes out in the gun. He'll have Rubel behind him. There's the motion. It'll go to Garcia running right, and he'll go right into the end zone. Josiah Garcia with the 4-yard touchdown. I'll say it's a pass since it's ultimately the shuffle forward.
It's a big extra point. Like we pointed out, Bars missed 6 of them this year, and Exeter came close to blocking the second attempt. So if you could find a way to block this or him miss it, still a 2-touchdown game. If he makes it, that cuts it to 13.
So Exeter's defense comes up big. But the fumble. We're waiting for.
It's an injured Buckskin right by the
far
pylon.
Side, yeah.
And something, you might think just let him kick the extra point. You can't. The fumbled snapper, they fake it and he rolls out. The injured player's right there, so they got to take care of him.
11:51 to go here in the third. 34-20 your score, awaiting the PAT as they take a look at the injured Buckskin.
A lot of cramps tonight. Looks like he's okay, good. Saying Jaden Ware's blocking this. I'm making a prediction.
So Herb on for the PAT. He's got a leg as well. There's the snap. It's down. He's through it. Jaden Ware.
He missed it.
Just missed it, and it's no good. Jaden Ware, he very well may have been thinking about him because he pulled it left and no good.
He had, like we said in the pregame show, our scouting department did their job against 6 missed extra points. That was a big one. They become a little bigger here in the playoffs. It's not as automatic as when you're blowing people out in your section all the time. So that was huge. Now it's time to play Exeter football on offense and put another touchdown in and put this thing away.
So 34-20 with the missed PAT.
Looks like Joel Marino's back up. Hopefully he can get back in there. He definitely wants to, you know that.
Oh, absolutely.
You'd have to sedate him and tie him up if he really wanted to get out there. He's got so much energy. He's such a leader, great two-way player.
So I would have to think that Exeter is putting a hands team out there just to make sure that they don't have an onside kick.
You have to be prepared for it. They got one last time, plus the fact that it's taken them so long to score every time they've had the ball, minus that one that, 11:51 is a ton of time, but not really the way this game's been going.
So Exeter with, I think, 7 guys up front.
Yeah, they got all receiver types in there that can handle the ball. It's your hands team. There's a little gap over here on the left.
Yeah, unless they'll punch it there. It is an
nice
onside
job.
kick, and Braylon Reiner falls on it.
That's the way to be aggressive and go get it. Don't let it hop again. Great job by Braylon Reiner.
They were waiting for it. That's what happened. In the first one, Ironically, it went off of Braylon Reinert's leg, allowing Conestoga Valley to recover that prior onside kick in their last meeting. This time, no sir. He falls on it, covers it, and it's Exeter ball.
Yeah, great job. You can't, yeah, it was textbook the way he went after it and cradled it up. And now you have some breathing room. You can run your whole offense.
1st and 10, ball on the Conestoga Valley 49. It's going to be a handoff to Leo Brown.
Yeah.
He's going to run up the middle. He's got a lot of room. He'll get inside the 40, down to the 37 and a first down. 12 yards for Leo Brown.
Yeah, great run, great blocking, and that's more like it. Much more comfortable in the shotgun, but you don't want to take chances when you're deep like that. Heard Coach Bauer yell, we got to be aggressive. So, play to win, not to lose, and that's what they're going to do here. Play to win, not to lose, sorry.
I'd have to think that Riley Martinez is going to use the play clock now, milk some time off. It's now at 10. Waiting for that, it's at 5. There's the snap. It'll go to Leo Brown running right. He's got room, puts his head down.
How's that not a face mask?
He'll get across the 30 down to the 26. It's 11 yards that time and another Exeter first down.
Yep, 23 yards on the last 2 carries for Brown. Great blocking, great surge, and got to finish this, though. Get in.
Martinez taking his good old time. Winding down to 15 on the play clock. 10:45 to go in the 4th. It's a 34-20 Exeter lead. Martinez doing a great job. 5 on the play clock. There's the snap. He'll drop straight back. He's going to throw it up there looking for Jaden Ware. Incomplete. Actually,
That was
Jake
for Hafer.
Hafer. Yeah, going for Jake Hafer in the left corner of the end zone.
Other than stopping the clock, I think it's a good call. Take a chance at it. You want to try and be aggressive. Do what you do. You got a great quarterback. You got some capable receivers. And the play was there, just a little overthrown.
2nd and 10. Martinez might be standing there a while. Play clock only at 20. Well, he snaps it anyway. Gives it to Leo Brown, who's got a lot of room. He puts his head down. He's close to a first down.
Looks like he got it. Yep.
Let's see where they end up marking the ball at the 16-yard line. So 10 yards and a first down.
Yeah, the Exeter offensive line, we said might wear this Conestoga Valley defense. They've been out there a long time tonight, and it looks like that's what's happening here. Got to finish the deal. 2 tight ends again.
Inside of 10 on the play clock, the snap. Here's Leo Brown. He
Oh,
puts
yeah.
a shoulder. I'll tell you what, he made a couple guys miss right up front. Takes it inside the 10. Taking a look to see at the 5. So there's an 11-yard run, and it's 1st and goal.
Jake Hafer back in at quarterback, so maybe we'll see the straight T or the power I. Or maybe Hafer will run this. Yeah, straight T. Hafer scored some touchdowns down here this year.
So Jake Hafer under center. He's got that power behind him. The handoff.
It's Alvarez.
Yep, Donovan Alvarez. They try to force him up the middle. He'll pick up 1 or 2. They'll give him 1. Call it 2nd and goal at the 4.
Okay, that package is out now. So back with Ware and Daubel and Kozik. Probably go back to the 1-back look with the double tight.
Jake Hafer
Oh,
remains.
the power I. All right.
Yep, Jake Hafer remains.
See if they shift.
10 on the play clock. There's the snap. It'll go to Leo Brown. He gets stacked immediately. They're trying to push him, but not much there. credit to Conestoga Valley being able to hold the line of scrimmage. Probably no gain, 3rd and goal.
Yeah, it looks like Alvarez and Jackson back in, so might go to the straight T. Hafer staying at quarterback. Might try and toss to Leo Brown. They sometimes do that out of this. They haven't gone outside much with that.
Jake Hafer again will be under center.
Or you might see a play action, have Hafer boot around the end. He's done that.
Donovan Alvarez, Leo Brown, Josh Jackson all in the backfield. There's the snap. It'll go to, I think, Josh Jackson. He'll put his head down and he's in.
How about a late hit there? Yeah, throw the flag.
There you go. He threw the flag so high. I think they saw it from Sputnik. But Josh Jackson will get the 4-yard touchdown run. And it's 40-20 Exeter.
Great run by Jackson. Good play call, too. We talked about them going outside. That was a nice play call. Oh, no, they're going to call the penalty on Exeter.
Oh,
They're going to play
I'm
you
not
got to be
sure.
kidding me.
He was 8 yards deep when he got slammed down.
I just heard Coach Bauer say excessive celebration. You got to be kidding me.
Okay. Well, we'll see where they ultimately walk it off.
They're going to do offsetting, I think.
Oh, no. So it's on the defense. It's going to be put on the kickoff.
Oh, they're going to put on the kickoff. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Yep.
So Jake Franek on for the PAT. Jaden Ware puts it down. His foot's through it. And it is good. 7:44 to go here in the 4th. It's Exeter 41, Conestoga Valley 20. A timeout on the field. We'll be right back. This is the Exeter Sports Network.
It's the Exeter Sports Network.
All right, so they'll walk off the personal foul against Conestoga Valley. So Franek should be able to kick this one into the parking lot if he wanted to.
Which is really good because the last 2 kickoff returns, Garcia scored on 98 yards and got it out to the 40. So put it in the end zone and.
So Franek will kick this one, and indeed, it's almost out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So 1st and 10 for the Buckskins. Put the ball at the 20.
Now they almost have to change their offensive philosophy. You can't dink and dunk here. You can't run jet sweeps all the time. You need 3 scores, and they're going to have to be relatively quick.
Well, that was the interesting thing in the 3rd quarter. There was no urgency.
No.
It was the 5-minute drive, and the majority of it were runs. So at that point, I mean, yes, they did the underneath and things of that nature with the pass, but I would have expected them to come out with a little more sense of urgency, get a score on the board, try to force the defense, maybe get another turnover, which of course I realized they did, but that didn't come until after Exeter stopped them at 4th and goal.
It certainly was interesting, their approach here in the second half.
Espen Shade will drop back. He's looking left. He's going to throw left. It's incomplete. Trying to hit Garcia just shy of the 30. It's a little too far.
And Exeter's playing cover 2 right now. That's the area you want to attack, but, they're going to have to complete a bunch of them to get down there. Good coverage.
Dylan Donate, nice job there.
Jackson Kozik again didn't get in there, but provided pressure.
2nd down and 10. Espenshade will be in the gun. He'll drop straight. He's looking left, though. He'll throw it to Bear. It's completed. He'll get the sideline. Some speed there. Able to get around the defender, Donate, and streak upfield, close to midfield.
Bear showed some speed there. That was a missed tackle, and then he was able to make more out of it.
They'll push him out at the 43, so a 23-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Just got to make the tackles, you know, keep the stuff in front of you, make tackles, keep them in bounds, keep that clock moving.
Here's Espenshade. He'll drop back. He's looking right. He'll
Kozik
fire it right. Looking for Conaway. He's got him. Pashley will take him down, but not until he's inside the 35.
I'll tell you what, Jackson Kozik got tackled. He's talking to the refs now, and he should be. They're holding him every single play.
Garcia.
And now Matt Bauer is going to say something to the official. They're holding him every play. Good coaching by Matt here.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's telling the official.
Yeah, they're holding him.
What do I have to do in order to get a holding call?
He literally was tackled. I don't know if we can pull it up, but he got tackled on that play. I mean, and by his shoulder pads up top. Garcia's shaking up.
He's coming off the field on his own power. Hopefully he's not hurt too terribly badly.
He's had a nice ball game tonight. It's 2 touchdowns.
A lot of talent on that field tonight on both teams. Something at the Exeter Sports Network over the years, we've seen a heck of a lot of talent from Nick Singleton with Governor Mifflin back in 2021. So many players on Exeter, Joey Schlaffer and Anthony Cachese. The list goes on and on and on. There's the snap. Espenshade's back. He steps up in the pocket. He'll get it out on the right side to Justiniano. He'll get down the sideline. He's pushed out of bounds by Jaden Ware.
Nice job by Espenshade there. He looked a bit like Mahomes. Everything was collapsing around him. He stepped up and delivered it.
A result of the pass will be 13 yards and a 1st down. It's 1st and 10. Put the ball on the 20-yard line. A running clock at 7 minutes.
I'm like that U2 song, Stuck in a Moment. I watched Kozik every play. He was held again. I got to stop, I guess. Just analyze the game.
Espenshade in the gun. He'll take the snap. Drop back. He'll fire it to the right. Open is his man.
Nice pass.
The ball is caught for the touchdown. The touchdown goes to Connor Fisher from 20 yards out. He got some nice separation there. Espenshade puts it on the money.
Yeah, that was a great pass. That's a good answer by Conestoga Valley there.
So the 20-yard pass, Herb will be on for the PAT. The ball's down, his foot's through it, and it's good. 6:45 to go here in the 4th. It's Exeter 41, Conestoga Valley 27.
Well, I got to assume your hands team's got to get out there again and be ready for another onside kick.
Just when you think Exeter might have it, they go in, they get the score.
You got to give a tremendous amount of credit to Conestoga Valley. There are a number of times they've been down this game and they keep coming back, and they're a proud program, undefeated team, section champs again. This has turned into quite the rivalry here. I mean,
Over the last several years, you're exactly right. Of course, last year we go to the 2-point conversion from Jaden Zandier that it took the officials 5 to 6 minutes to decide that he didn't get in. Although photography proves otherwise. Needless to say, if you want to say if something started a rivalry, that would be a good way to do it.
Yeah, and then they played again a couple weeks later, and Exeter, laid it to them, licked their chops. I mean,
the 48-14 victory.
And then this year, Exeter dominated the regular season game, and Conestoga Valley came back and stole it, and now here we are again.
The hands team in there. Herb, in all likelihood, with the onside kick. It's on the ground. And it'll go out of bounds. It got through the hands team to the second level, but before a Buckskin could get to it, it skirts out of bounds. So actually a really good kick there by Herb. They just couldn't get to it, and Exeter will take over.
All right, I think you got to do more than milk the clock here. You got to try and get another touchdown. The field goal is something because, you know, they're big play capability. They can score. They haven't tonight other than that drive, but they can score fast. You know from last time a couple weeks ago. So I would keep playing, be aggressive, try and get another touchdown here.
When you say it's only a two-score game, we've seen how quickly both of these teams can score. I agree with you. It's a ball control, that offensive line. If there's a time to take over, now's it.
Yep, Brown's up to 207 yards. Let's see if he can get to about 250 and put another one in here.
Here's going to be Leo Brown running left. He's got some room. Puts his head down. He'll get across the 45. We'll see where they put it. Maybe the 47. Give him 3. Well, they'll bump it to the 48. Give him 4. It's 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4 in the play, 2nd down and 6.
And Riley Martinez and company doing exactly what they're supposed to here. They will milk this play clock for all it's worth. A couple first downs would go a long way in this game. There's the snap. It'll go to Leo. He's running left. A good tackle there on the left side.
Handoff is to Brown.
Matimo on the tackle again for the Buckskins. He'll get out to the 50. It'll bring up 3rd and about 4.
Yes, it'd be a good time. Remember last week, Riley Martinez came back and did the hard count and got Laura Dolphin to jump. And it's not going to be a bad time for that here.
20 on the play clock, so there's really no hurry. Now 10. Martinez will take the snap. He'll drop back to pass. He's on the run. He'll throw it over the middle. Contested, is it? And it's picked off or incomplete.
Intercepted.
It is intercepted by Conestoga Valley. Put the ball at the 44. Riley Martinez tried to fit that one in. But there's the INT, and Conestoga Valley is back in business.
I mean, if you get sacked there, the clock runs, you get to punt the ball. But, you know, it's easy to say. I don't mind the call. They were coming all out. They had everybody up, you know. Well, defense has to come up big again here. Joel Marino still injured on the sideline.
Esben Shade will be in the gun. And a flag. This is going to be a procedure. Or they'll catch somebody lined up in the neutral zone.
Yeah, the way this is going right now, it's probably going to be that against us. Oh no, Kozik's clapping against them.
Waiting for the official signal. They're walking it off against the Buckskins.
No signal though.
They're
now
saying
they did
it
it.
was offsides. That was the call.
Yeah. Must have been lined up.
So take them back 5, 1st and 15 with the ball now at the 39-yard line. Esben Shade will be in the gun. There's the snap. He'll drop straight back. He's looking. He's looking. Liss has him, and down he'll go. We'll see what happens. The flag came in just as Liss got there.
Are they finally going to call a hold on Jackson Kozik's guy? Because he was held again. Great play by Liss.
Well, Kozik came up with the football.
Yes, and they got a hold.
So they may decline that and just take the result of the play.
Yeah. Yep. Coach Bauer just signaled to decline, and the clock will start as soon as they. Great job by Liss. pressure by Kozik.
So Conestoga Valley going the wrong way at the hands of the Exeter defense.
Let's get the clock going here, Chief. Come on.
Yeah, they're giving them a lot of time on the clock. They haven't even started it yet.
Chains aren't even set and they're snapping a ball.
Here's Espenshade back,
Screen.
looking to screen it. He gets Rubel, who's got some room to run up the middle.
Nice play call by Conestoga Valley. They just won't go away.
So they'll get it up to the 46-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down. Yeah, that was interesting. The sticks had moved, so now they've got to verify what the original line of scrimmage was.
This is Keystone Cops, this whole operation.
This is right now. 3rd down and about 8. There's Espenshade going back. He's looking. He'll fire it near side. The catch is made.
That's a heck of a catch. Tell you what, Donati was right there, and it looked like he hit the ball, and he still held on to it. Nice job by Alvarez getting hands on Conway and didn't let him get free there.
So we figure it's a 1st down.
Yeah. It's like playing in the backyard, you're guessing.
Yeah, right there at the car, you know. Running clock, 3:55. Here's Espenshade in the gun. He's dropping back. He's going to throw it to the right side to Rubel.
Oh!
Almost picked off by Jaden Ware. I think he took off before he actually had it. His eyes had to be silver dollars right there. The throw too high for Tegan Rubel.
Jaden read that perfectly. Good pressure up front, though.
And the only result is 2nd down. Espenshade will be in the gun again. Rubel will be behind him. Now he'll move to his right.
Get hands on Conway here.
There's the snap. Drop straight back. He's looking right. He'll fire right. He's got the completion.
Keep the bounce. Yep, good.
He'll take Connor Fisher down inbounds. The clock continues to run. 3:35.
You'll take that all day here. It's a 4-yard gain, and the clock's moving.
3rd down. Call it 6. Espenshade will take the snap. He'll drop straight back. He's looking. He's looking. He's going to go down on a flag.
Oh, my God. He's in the grasp.
He makes the completion to Tegan Rubel, who's running free, but I'd have to think that he's down.
Now, see, if he's not in the grasp and they hit him like that, then it's going to be a late hit. I mean, what do you want them to do?
Regardless, it's a hold against Conestoga Valley.
All right. I'll tell you, what a play by Espenshade to get that off. He had 2 guys on him. You got to give him credit. That was a phenomenal play.
And it would have been very, very close, if not a 1st down.
He's just tremendous. He really is.
So they'll walk off the 10. Again, credit to the Exeter defensive line. You've got Kevin Oswalt out there, Matt Liss, Jackson Kozik.
Cover 2 here for Exeter. Not going to let anybody get behind them.
And Andre Osborne. Here we go. 3rd down. Espenshade rolling left. He's looking. He'll fire it.
Nice coverage. Oh.
Incomplete.
Yeah,
it
good.
Skips in there. Bear trying to convince the official he caught it, but it skipped in there. Great defense.
Yeah, Pashley had great coverage. It was a good ball by Espenshade, but Pashley was where he needed to be. Good job.
So incomplete. It'll bring up 4th and 15. I'll tell you what, give Espenshade some credit there, rolling to his left and being able to get as much on that throw as he did. 2:53 to go here in the 4th. It's a 41-27 Exeter lead.
That's the first timeout for CV. They only have 2 left now.
It's a timeout, and we've got time for a quick break. You're watching the Exeter Sports Network.
We got to do that play of the game.
You know, a lot of people say when you're going somewhere, you don't want to look back. But I beg to differ. for her to see her father celebrate his graduation, it's the best feeling in the world. I can't lie and say it was easy. But sometimes you just have to stop everything and take it in. I looked at everything in a different light. I realized it started with me going back and getting my high school diploma.
It's the Exeter Sports Network.
This very well could be the game, 4th and 15. The Exeter fans on their feet. Espen Shade will be in the gun. Rubel will be aside of him. Here's the snap. He'll drop straight back. He's looking. He's looking. He's going to fire it deep. He's got a man. It's
Great
knocked
play!
away. Jaden
Oh,
Ware
no! Flag!
with the perfect play. And a flag.
That's textbook defense.
Wow, unless it's going to be on the offense. But he was running with him, knocked it away.
You got to be kidding me.
Wow.
That's a great play.
Yeah, he's running free at that point. Wow, and as far deep as he threw that flag, wow. Well,
look at Jackson Kozik's shirt. That just shows you how they're getting up under his shoulder pads again there.
Conestoga Valley lives to see another play because it'll be a 15-yard penalty.
It's
but
still fourth
apparently
down.
still 4th down.
Yep. Well, let's start the play clock here. The ball's set. Get the play clock. What are you giving him time for?
Well, yeah. The play clock is at 0. Now they finally started. The game clock at 2:46, which I don't know why that didn't start. Actually, the incomplete pass, if anything.
Watch Rubel out of the backfield.
Here's Espen Shade in the gun. They're going to get him to jump on the left side, but they're going to say
they called against them!
against the Buckskins. They're going to say the left side of the Buckskins line jumped, and it'll be 5 for Exeter. So it's become a game of penalties as we near the end of this 4th quarter. That one, we'll see if it's a big one against the Buckskins. Here we go, 2:46 on the clock. Espen Shade will come out in the gun. The play clock at 10. Here's Espen Shade, the snap. There's motion. He'll drop straight back. He's looking, nothing there. He'll fire it over the middle. He's got his man. It's Tegan Rubel. Rubel will get down to the 10-yard line. We have nothing else to say as far as, look at his shirt right there.
I have
it's
no
like
words.
Wrapped up. He might as well be playing hockey right now. It's virtually up over his head.
I don't know where these officials are from, but Matt Bauer should send this film to their chapter because it's obliteration. They're holding him every single play.
Here's Espen Shade in the gun. He'll drop straight back looking. He'll throw it underneath the Bear. Bear trying to get to the end zone. He'll get stopped short. At about the 2-yard line, the clock continues to run. We are inside of 2 minutes to go. Espen Shade in the gun. It's going to be a sweep to the right side with Conaway, but they're not going to have it. Jaden Ware comes over to finish him off.
Yeah, Alvarez and Ware on the play. Great tackle by the two of them. And the clock keeps moving.
And there is absolutely no urgency on Conestoga Valley right now. We're down to 1:35. A lot of time being wasted. Espen Shade will be in the gun. It'll come up 3rd and goal. There's motion, the snap. He's back. He's looking. He'll fire it to the corner of the end zone. It is incomplete. Dylan Donati almost had the INT. He
Great
cut
break.
underneath.
Great break by Donati there. Great play.
That's the second one that Exeter defenders had an opportunity to catch a tip ball. Couldn't quite bring it in. It'll bring up 4th and goal. $1:19 on the clock.
Excellent break on the ball there by Donati.
A lot of air under that ball as Espenshade threw it to the near side end zone. Here's Espenshade in the gun. He's got the snap, put straight back, but a flag flies. This could be another procedure against the
Yes, it
Buckskins,
is.
and it is. So take them back 5, and we'll do it one more time.
Is a false start against the Buckskins.
You're going to move the ball back to the 9-yard line. It'll give the Buckskins a little more room to play with. Play clock in motion, but the game clock is not.
Still all that incomplete pass with
Yes,
Donati,
from
I
the
guess.
prior.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Taking a while to get to the ball here.
Conestoga Valley approaches the ball. Espenshade will be in the gun. Rubel to his left. The snap. He'll drop straight back. He's looking. He'll fire it to the right side.
Oh, my God.
Complete for the touchdown.
That's an unbelievable play. Jaden Ware was right there.
Jaden Ware, arms extended. Somehow the ball gets in. That could be number 15, Bear, over there. He goes 6'3".
That's amazing. You can't defend that. That was just a great ball and a great catch. Unbelievable.
So the touchdown at the 114 mark makes it 33 with the PAT pending. Here's Herb. It's up, and it's good. 1:14 to go here in the fourth. Exeter 41, Conestoga Valley 34.
Now you got to be ready for onside kick again. Obviously, 2 timeouts left. You can almost get the onside kick, and you could pretty much run it out or get real close.
I'll tell you what, you take a look at the scoring tonight. It is an absolute pinball machine. Exeter with 1:14 on the clock, but first, they've got to take care of an onside kick. Well, Mike, this is everything you could have asked for in a district playoff game.
Yeah, it's a classic, that's for sure. There's been a lot of everything. Turnovers, huge touchdown passes, catches, plays, penalties, sacks, fumbles, onside kicks, kickoff return.
So here we go. Herb's got the ball on the tee at the 40. The officials give him the okay. They kick it this way.
Yeah.
Recovery made.
Josh Jackson.
And we'll see if Exeter, taking a look, I don't think Conestoga Valley has
2. They have 2 left.
They've got 2. Now I'm looking at the clock. 2 timeouts for Conestoga Valley.
Okay, it's time for our advanced comfort specialist heat check play of the game. $1,000 savings on your furnace upgrade with a new AC install.
Advanced
Only this
Comfort
season,
Specialist.
Advanced Comfort Specialist.
Heat check.
Don't wait for your old system to fail. Upgrade today. Save big and fall into comfort with Advanced Comfort Specialist. Call them today at 610-224-9756. That's Advanced Comfort Specialist. Their position is your comfort. And our play of the game is a 77-yard touchdown pass from Riley Martinez to Jaden Ware.
Congratulations to those two. Here is Hafer under center. He'll hand it off. Fighting up to the 45-yard line. And a quick timeout.
Yeah, now you want to cover both points. Make sure that, yards aren't as important as keeping the ball.
Alvarez on the carry. Jake Hafer again under center. So a solid 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and 6. A slight sprinkle starting to fall again. 1:09 on the clock. The Buckskins with 1 timeout remaining.
As long as the clock doesn't stop for anything but timeouts here, you could run it down, and if they don't get a first down, you'd punt it to them. They'd have about, I think, 18 seconds, if I'm doing my math right, to probably go the length of the field. Although, the way this game's going, you never know.
That's true. Exeter up on the ball. Jake Hafer under center. A triple backfield. This
Nice
one will
run.
go to Alvarez again. He'll get down to about the 42-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 3. And a quick timeout by the Buckskins.
All right, so they're out now. So you run, you play will take 6 to 7 seconds probably. That gets you down to 54. You use the whole play clock, 54 and 25. That'd be, you're looking at punting if they're going to punt, give them about around 20 seconds, a little less.
Well, with those 2 runs, they get something like that from Donovan Alvarez.
Game's
it's
over.
a first
Yep.
down.
Yep.
And that becomes a moot point. So this offensive line knows they've got 1 more play.
Wouldn't be shocked to see Leo Brown go off tackle on the left side with Alvarez and Jackson leading them around with Braylon Reinert on that left end.
1:03 on the clock, 3rd and 3. Here's the snap. It'll go to Leo Brown. He's running left.
Yeah!
Got the first down. Exeter will run out the clock.
They're saying he fumbled. He was down.
Nope. The official, they're walking in. They're saying he fumbled, but there's no call.
He was down.
Here we go again. It's Exeter ball.
Yes, Leo Brown with the big run and ice it.
Move
the sticks.
I was looking for the officials to actually indicate that it was a fumble. They didn't. It's Exeter ball. The clock's running. All they'll need is 1 play with a knee, and Exeter moves on.
Okay. One. Oh. Okay.
There's a flag. I think they're going to say too many men on the field or illegal substitution on Exeter.
Until I go.
Foul is a substitution foul against Exeter.
So they'll move it back 5 just so we can snap it once.
I'm going to go down now so I can get it first.
Go for it. We'll have an interview with Coach Bauer. Mike Mitchell heading down to the field right now. Still 29.1. Hafer has it. He'll take the knee. The clock will reset. And Exeter, a hard-fought victory here at Whitmer. 41-34 your final. We'll keep it right here. Talk a little bit as far as how this game went. We'll wrap up fairly quickly as the rain continues to fall. But Exeter comes out early with the perfect game plan. On their opening possession, they take it into the end zone. I pick up my waterlogged scoring summary. The 9:39 mark, it was a 41-yard TD pass to Jaden Ware. The PAT makes it 7-0. Conestoga Valley comes right back. They get a 28-yard TD pass. Sawyer Espenshade ties it at 7 with that PAT. See if I have the page that I want to have. always interesting when the The page is as soggy as it is. So at that point, it was 7-7 after each team's possession. Exeter gets the ball back. A 10-play drive. They go 67 yards. The final 20, a Leo Brown run. The PAT was missed, though, so 13-7 your score. On the next Conestoga Valley possession, Aiden Daubel comes up with a big interception. And Exeter turns that into a 30-yard, one-play drive. They take it at the 25. There'd be a penalty. And at that point, Leo Brown took care of it at the 10:51 mark of the second. And it's 20-7. There is your play of the game, the 77-yard touchdown pass from Riley Martinez to Jaden Ware at the 6:20 mark. And it made it 27-7. Move on from that. Leo Brown would add a 4-yard touchdown run at the 2:08 mark, and you're thinking Exeter at 34.
All right, I'm joined with winning coach Matt Bauer of Exeter. Coach, I don't even know where to start. It was such a wild game. You had some injuries tonight. You had some other guys step up. Talk about the next man up mentality, because you had contributions from just about everybody tonight.
It was definitely a total team victory. We definitely didn't do ourselves any favors, made some key mistakes, especially in the second half. But you're right, kids stepped up when they needed to in pivotal positions. I can't say enough about Matt Liss. Didn't play a lot of defense all year. We saw we needed to make an adjustment. He came in and he really delivered for us.
Yeah, he batted a pass down there. Talk about Riley Martinez. He's back now. Couple big touchdown throws. Looked like you ran that play action pass where you hit Daubel, and then you went back to weak side to Jaden Ware. Something he was looking for. It looked like right when the snap happened.
I'm really glad to have him back. As I said, he definitely opens up and leaves another dimension to our offense. You know, all in all, though, I can't say enough about our offensive line and what Leo Brown does for us as well. But again, it's great to have Riley back.
I was going to talk about the offensive line next. Pretty much dominated the game. Leo was well over 200 yards again. He showed great vision and cut well, but they did a great job of dominating up front. You know, what more can you say about them? It seems like every week we're talking about them.
They're the hardest working group in the state. There's no question about it. They're a lunch pail mentality. They go to work every day. We get in the chutes and we just grind, and they take pride in that, and they're our heart and soul.
Defensively, things got a little shaky at the end of the half, and Jackson Kozik and Joel Amarino took over. They weren't to be blocked. Big sack by Jackson towards the end of the half. Then Amarino had one. You were able to get a lot of pressure on him tonight and force him into some bad throws. What can you say about that defensive line?
Again, they were relentless tonight, and you're right. They did exactly that. Jackson Kozik, Joel Amarino, that's why they're captains. They came through, and we needed to put some heat on them and kept them off balance. Again, hats off to that young man, though. That quarterback is a very special individual.
No doubt. I thought your linebackers, Daubel and Alvarez and Jackson, did a good job of getting hands on their receivers so they couldn't run those quick outs that they were getting in the beginning of the game. Was that an adjustment or something you prepped for all week? Because they really couldn't hit in the flat after the first drive.
Again, we did such a great job. You know, we practiced that all week. Ones-on-ones, varsity, being physical and disrupting, disguising coverages, and not sitting in one thing so they could zero in on us. So, again, that's hats off to our coaching staff. Coach Ford does an amazing job. He works so hard. I can't be happier for these kids.
All right, I'm going to stop now and let you enjoy the win. Congratulations. I'm going to go back up to you guys. Congratulations, Matt. Good job.
There's Mike Mitchell with Exeter head coach Matt Bauer. And just to reiterate, as Coach will say, a total team effort this evening. A few things to clean up, but got out of the chute quick. A few defensive miscues maybe in that second half. But the long and the short of it is they outlast the Conestoga Valley Buckskins 41-34 and move on to face Bishop McDevitt. So let's continue with our scoring. looked like it was going to be 34-7, excuse me. Yeah, 34-7 at the half. The ensuing kickoff after the 4-yard TD run from Leo Brown. And number 5's counterpart, Josiah Garcia, takes the kickoff return 98 yards to the house, making it 34-14 at the half. No third quarter scoring. Conestoga Valley driving the ball well, but the Exeter defense coming up big when they had to. Most notably inside the 5, getting a turnover on downs. Now, of course, the fumble would come after that, and Conestoga Valley would be able to capitalize on a 4-yard pass to Garcia to make it 34-20 with the missed PAT. That was at 11:51 of the 4th. Taking a look here as far as Josh Jackson then getting the 4-yard run at the 7:44 mark of the 4th. That proved to be the game winner. It was 41-20 at that point. Espenshade would get a 20-yard pass, add that a 9-yard pass in the last 6:45 to make it 41-34, but Exeter would get it back. They would recover an onside kick late in the game, run out the clock, and move on. We've got Mike back with us. Mike, again, just going through as far as how tonight played out. Exeter coming out of the gate quickly there in the first half.
Yeah, they really dominated the line of scrimmage, were able to run the ball, got 2 huge pass plays from Martinez to Jaden Ware, and got the stops they needed on defense, and really were, like last time, in control of the game and dominating it.
So at that point, we move to the second half. The third quarter, again, talked about how Conestoga Valley basically owned that third quarter, moving the ball. Exeter may have had 3-5 plays, something in that third quarter. But the defense, the bend but don't break mentality, that's really what played a big factor tonight.
Yeah, they had some, like we just talked about with Coach, some injuries tonight, and some guys stepped up, but they did a good job of not giving up big plays, and they created some with some turnovers and got big sacks when they needed them.
Of course, we can't go without giving props to Leo Brown. He, again, of the 200-yard game, just one of those ho-hum, another games type game for him. But needless to say, his patience, his explosiveness, the way he can just dissect a defense and, of course, the offensive line, but another great night for him.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. You get spoiled watching him. Another 200-yard night. I mean, some backs start their whole career and never get a 200-yard game. He does it routinely, and just phenomenal runner, a great vision, patience, explodes, runs through people, and just a joy to watch. We're spoiled.
So 41-34, your final tonight. We look forward to next week and a big task.
Yeah, it looks like I didn't see the score, but probably Bishop McDevitt, who knocked us out last year. But you never count this Exeter team out. They'll be ready, they'll be well prepared, and it'll be an exciting game to go call. Can't wait.
Indeed, it will. And if you could actually see my paper right now, I virtually could look through it and see everything on the other side. But needless to say, we have finished up here. Mike, final thoughts on the evening.
Just, the Exeter team was very well prepared. I thought they had a great game plan on both sides of the ball. Probably made a couple mistakes in the second half. The kickoff return early in the first half that allowed Conestoga Valley back in the game. But overall, they didn't break. The seniors came up big, made some big plays when they needed to, and it's a great team win.
It is. Exeter moves on. Keep an eye on social media. We will let you know as far as the Exeter Sports Network if we will be covering that game. There's a very good chance. My technical director, Chris Zeiner, by the way, says yes, nodding. So I'll say that's a go. All right, so stay tuned to social media. We'll give you the details of that coverage. Again, pregame around 6:45 or so. Hopefully the weather doesn't turn into what it has now. We're under a steady light rain right now, so we're going to wrap it up. We have been here at Whitmer. Again, thanks to Conestoga Valley for the bleachers. I guess that's the best way to put it, huh? All right. For our cameraman, Brad. Say hi, Brad. Our technical guy, Chris, Mike Mitchell, I'm Darren Ziner. Thank you for joining us. Tonight's final, Exeter 41, Conestoga Valley 34. Again, thanks for joining us on the Exeter Sports Network. Have a great evening. God bless.
Thank you for joining us for Exeter Eagles football on the Exeter Sports Network. Brought to you by Birdie's Inn, where they remind you to have fun and be kind. Goosehead Insurance, the Coley Insurance Group. Advanced Comfort Specialists, supplying all of your HVAC needs. And Borelli's Creperie, Deli, and Market in Flying Hills. Join us all season long for Exeter Sports Network coverage of your Exeter Eagles. This has been a presentation of Jerry Gelliff Media. Good night.